Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna try and do the whole song. I thought maybe I'd see how far I could get, and then I realised that it's not very far. Hello, everyone. Let's put my face on the screen. Ah, there it is. Hello. Oh, that just about works, isn't it? Hi. How's everyone doing? We good? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I haven't streamed in a while. Everything's a bit rusty. YouTube has a whole new streaming interface, which I've not used before, so I hope I've set this all up right. Good. Good, I'm saying hellos and whatsups and howdies. Good. Cool. Okay, well, I hope you're all doing very well. Ooh, do forgive me, I'm recovering from a cold. I'm growing out the beard. Well, the beard is there for a reason. The Frostpunk video that I put out about a month ago now with Dan Ball, I intentionally didn't shave for a few weeks leading up to that because I wanted to look stubbly and dishevelled and post-apocalyptic. And then it sort of, I just didn't shave after I'd done it, and I've sort of just let it grow some more, which I haven't done in a long time, years since I've had a beard of any sort. But my next video I'm filming a video next Friday. I play 2 different characters in it. And just to differentiate them, I thought I'd keep the beard, film one character with the beard, then shave the beard and film the other character, so that the characters look different. That's why I've kept the beard. So, it will go eventually. I know I'm off-brand right now. That's why my moustache is way too long. But I want to look extra facial hairy for a bit of filming next week, and then shave most of it off back to normal and film another bit. So that's the reason why the beard is here. Oh gosh, forgive me. I had a cold a couple of weeks ago. Well, about a week ago. End of last month. I was going to do Halloween streams, but I couldn't do them because I was ill. Goodness me. And whenever I get a cold, I don't know if this is the same for any of you, but once the cold is gone, the cough stays. Like, I feel fine. I don't feel ill whatsoever. But this cough just won't go away. And it's been fine all day because I've been sat alone in my house not talking to anyone. But as soon as I've started talking, apparently I've started coughing. Great. Right. Someone saying the stream died. Is that just for you or is that for everyone? No one else seems to be saying it, so I'm hoping it's just for you, friend. Sorry about that. Los muertos. You relate to the cough machine. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not the only one who has this annoying lingering cough. Right. I guess I should put my face in the corner of the screen and bring up some drawing stuff. I like having a Stream Deck here. Now I've worked out I can have the Stream Deck on the tablet. Makes my life so much easier, because it used to be underneath, which was a nightmare. Now I've realised I can just put it there, Life's great. Good. Stream as well. Good. Sorry to hear that, Angie. Yeah, cough. Lingering coughs are the worst. Is the Discord up too? It is. Yes, it's actually just behind the music player that was playing the intro music. So now I'll minimise that, and the Discord is there. Yes, I have the Discord patron room up. Today we're doing more Stupendium doodles. Not too many today, actually. I didn't get that many requests in. We're mopping up a couple from last month I haven't had time to do yet, and only a couple of this month's ones. Most people in the doodle tier have not sent me their requests. I know a couple of people are banking them for later months, but ultimately there should be like 8 or 9 drawings to do today, and I've got 4. So, but that's fine. I've got other things to be doing. There are lots and lots of work to do on the video I'm filming next week. So, is the next song animated? The next song is partially animated. It's me live action green screen into an animated environment. I'm trying to think. It's the closest thing I think I've got it to would be, say, House Always Wins. It's a video like that where it's me on screen surrounded by animated things. So it's that sort of deal. Oh, that was a new subscriber. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Thank you, friend. Right. Right. Is there anything else, any other housekeeping I need to do before we just start drawing things? How did I learn to draw or make doodles? I answer this question a lot. The simple answer to how I learned to draw is by drawing a lot. That's all it takes, is to draw an awful. I mean, I draw for hours and hours a day, every day, and have done for like 20 plus years. So it just comes with practice. What's the delay like, by the way? Because I've set it to low latency, which should mean delay is minimal, but it looks like there's a lot of delay. I'm gonna count. If I'm gonna say that we've done this test before, potato. Say the word potato now, and I'm gonna see how long it takes the word potato to appear in the chat, and that'll let me gauge how long the delay is. Oh, Moppy's talking about that. Okay, so it's not massive. Okay, but super. Okay, cool. That's not too bad. Thank you, folks, for the potatoes. We're all good. Oh, and in the Discord as well. I should have known that would happen. Okay. How do you get to doodle or request? Lucario Gaming, it's a patron reward. It's for the top tier patrons on my Patreon. There should be a link to it below. It's I think it's the $50 tier. Will get you a monthly drawing. So that's how that happens. Right, okay, anyway, we have 4 drawings to do today. The first one is for Alan Diver. I hope I'm saying that right. His request is to draw his dog Muffin. Nice simple one, but nice cute one to start off with. So that'll be fun. Let's put some music on. I think we all know what it's going to be. Again, not streamed in ages, so all my volume levels on everything will be entirely at random. So let me know if that's okay sound-wise versus my voice. That's, according to the meters, that's about half as loud as I am. I might be wrong, though. Right. I have a dog reference right here. We're drawing this guy. Or girl. Actually, they never specified if it was a boy or a girl, but this is Muffin. This is Muffin, and we are drawing Muffin. So let's do that. As always, I'll do my best to look up at the chat and chat when I can, but this is also a work stream, so I will also be spending time just looking at the drawing I'm drawing, because chat is all the way over there, the drawing's down here, and I'm going to give myself neck ache. I'm going to try and mimic the perspective in this, the foreshortening. It's a nice camera angle. I'm going to try and sort of redo the photo as a cartoon because I like that very cute top-down camera angle. But foreshortening is not fun. One might say foreshortening's a bitch, and I can say that because it's just the name for a female dog. and it's not a swear word. But also, it means this video is ever so slightly not for kids, which is important nowadays, or else my career is over. Did anyone answer Ray? What did Ray ask? Sorry, I missed that. Forgive me, Angie, what did Ray ask? And I will do my best to answer. Hi, Jordan, how you doing? I think that thought actually would not be that far out, would it? Almost be disappeared beneath the... Lucario Gaming, that's not a bad idea, but I've got another monitor just above the tablet with the chat on it, so it's probably more work to do that than it is just to look up every now and then. Who's buzzing me? Someone's buzzing me. Is it important? I don't know. Nope, nope, nope. Oh no, it's just... okay. New phone, and I don't know what the notification settings are, but it keeps sending me really bizarre notifications for things that I wouldn't normally get notifications for. Right. What was it? How's it? Going good, thank you, Mohammed. How are you? Oops. Right, okay. Stop buzzing me. Go away. Okay, now it's my housemate just sending me links to funny things he's found. I don't think he knows I'm streaming. Right, okay. Don't let them get you their adventures, hurtful as some paper. The squash is stretch you through the gears of their accursed creation to bring to life a new imagined abomination. Right, okay. This is a very fluffy dog. It's too cute. It's almost too cute. Bye, Lucario Gaming. Thanks for tuning in. Farewell. The hair on this dog is crazy. This big centre parting fringe thing going on, which is adorable. Is the stream quality okay? YouTube's flashing warnings at me now that I don't have enough bitrate. I'm not sure if that's affecting what you're seeing. Oh, thank you, Overdressed Carp, in the Discord. You think you know some angels come from down below, so light box off, peg bar the door, cause we're not locked in cells no more. You don't know what it means when people say that incomplete. If you think you've seen hell before, well, we're not locked in cells. This dog is too fluffy, it's almost criminal. I'm gonna have to tone down some of the fluffiness in the drawing, or else it'll just be scribbles. Tag on her collar, I think I can see there. It's almost like she's looking off to the left. I don't really want. I want her looking to the camera. There we go. That's it. Something coming at me, but Alice had me tasked, so it really mustn't dally. If I let her catch me slacking, she would hack me up and nab me to the carbonated carcass in the dark and catty valley. It's absurd, man. Characters are crawling up the walls. I bet Burbank doesn't have to. Okay, I think that's good enough for a rough pass. Let's get it up a bit and then clean it up. So draw the curtains, draw the blinds. There's nowhere left to hide this time. Draw your lots and stand in line. Okay. Might survive till chapter 5. Just earned your private screening. Grab your popcorn, quit your screaming. Drawn and quartered, guess new meaning. Think that might be Ray Baffer 05. Most of my audience is in the US and I'm in the UK, so a lot of folks are far away from me, I imagine. Now it's time to start believing. Alice doesn't want you leaving. Am I going to do any more Portal stuff? I have no plans, but I would like to. I would love... people keep asking me for a Cave Johnson song, and I want to do one. Ever since I started doing sort of man-at-desk songs, I knew Cave Johnson was what I wanted to do. It's just finding time, so I think that's a next year project for me. But that's not a promise. That's just something I'd like to do if I find time.
Well, what do we got here? They call me Sands. I'm the seraph of these parts. Yeah, just kidding. I work on a grease card. Grilling up hot dogs and genocidal toddlers. You can run, but I'll know if you restart. If you want a bad time.
Oh, thank you, Funtime Springstrap.
Just look into my eyes, see my funny tight face. I'm really quite a nice guy, but if you pick a fight, I will hunt you all your life through time and space. Can you blame me?
If I feel a little hubris for my faith and making things a little humorous.
I can tickle your bones to the tip of your toes. Well, unless you're my bro, jokes blow over his head. Who's there, you ridiculous scamp? No one, it's just an inconspicuous lamb. If you ever meet a skeleton in towels and some Wellington, just humor him and let him win and think that he's a champ. I bet you think you never met a skeleton. Well, I bet you met a ton. They just had a bunch of gooey melanin and flash upon. Never one was in the upper echelon, a clever pun. I'll make you laugh or cry depending on the run you set upon. Scary sending shivers down your spine. You best prepare for a hilariously bad time. Every human one day ends up 6 feet underground. You're heading for a grave that's buried way, way deeper down.
Yeah, a human! Call the guards! Wait a minute, that's my job. To capture a nab you won't be hard. This maze is made with electric charge.
Some drawing tips for artists, for inspired artists. I say this a lot, but aside from just draw as much as you can all the time, museums are a really good tool for learning drawing. Life drawing is not. Life drawing is very important, and I regret not doing as much life drawing as I could have when I was sort of in university. But life drawing obviously is not easily accessible to a lot of people. Museums are full of statues and sculptures which will not move no matter how long you wait. So they're very good to go and sit and draw. If you want to just learn to draw the human figure, museums are invaluable. They are also very good for architecture drawing, technical drawing. They often have very interesting buildings which are good for drawing. But even if it's not a museum, just going out and drawing the world around you is very good. I used to go out on my lunch breaks when I was at my old job and just sit and draw in the nearby park. Draw people, draw buildings. But ultimately, this is all just variations on practice. This'll be a fun number. I'm truly versed in tearing all the universe asunder. I'm a puzzle in a bubble in the stuff of your dreams, up to reality and guzzle on the stuff in between. You'll be befuddled when I muscle in and muddle the scenes. In the shuffle and will tunnel through the fuzz on your screen. You're in trouble, you see. You try and tussle with the WD. You take a tumble and you'll crumble into rubble debris. But my blood is very loud enough to muffle your screams. Might as well strive to be front of the peloton. I reign eternal to be certain that I'm out of earth. Rhymes are very fine, but every line feels like a multiverse. What tablet do I use for animating? This is a Wacom Cintiq 27 QHD, I believe. I say I believe. Yeah, I know it is. It is. Thank you, Meet the Medic. Appreciate it.
You can feel it in your bones. Way deeper down. This takes the two of you bigger is making my skin crawl. Metaphorically. Way deeper down.
Listen up! There's over 100 beverage puns hidden in this song.
If YouTube flops as a job for me, what will I do? I don't want to think about it. I've already had a couple of little cries about it. I mean, luckily, my old job, which I absolutely hated, we left on very good terms. I loved all the people there, I just hated the work. And they did say, they were sad to see me go, and they did say I was welcome back. So, I have my old job. I have my old job to go back to. I won't be happy about it, but I can go back to my old position. They haven't replaced me yet. I'm going to the Christmas party for the company I left like 6 months ago. They've invited me, so we're still on very good terms. So, failing that, I'll go freelance. I know that a lot of other YouTubers, bigger channels than I have approached me since I started my channel and since I sort of got some recognition, asking if I'd make videos for them, and I've had to turn them down because I'm too busy making my own videos. If YouTube flopped as a career for me, but it didn't for them, I could go freelance and just animate videos for other channels. That's another way of doing it. It's not as fun as doing it for myself, but it's certainly better than doing corporate animation, which is what I used to do. So I have options. I definitely have options. But hopefully, I've got Patreon, I've got Spotify and iTunes. None of that's affected by the current crisis. If YouTube ultimately did demonetize most or all of my videos, I think I could scrape by. It would go from being a comfortable living to a tough living, but I could do it. I think, especially if Spotify keeps growing the way it does. But yeah, the scary thing as well is not just about losing monetization if YouTube does go the way it's going, but it's also losing comments and notifications and all that. Your channel basically becomes just a page with videos on. You lose any way to have a community on it. That's the worst part of it. Along with obviously the money thing. Money is important. I need that to pay rent. But yeah, it's a scary situation. Very scary situation. If you're not aware of it, do some reading. It's important. Please sign petitions. Do what you can. Oh, Waterdog139. Thank you for subscribing, friend. Welcome. Now this picture just slices off the edge of her face. So, not that I should really need that bit to know what shape it is, but... We're close enough to hear my Christmas songs. Well, you can hear this one that's playing right now. My other Christmas songs either aren't on Spotify or I don't like them. Yeah, Very Scary Christmas, I guess I could let play, but I'm genuinely not a fan of the song. It brings back bad memories for me. I was in a bad place when I made it. It's very rushed. My voice isn't in tune for a lot of it. You got this one. This is Christmas. La 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 la, out of the box, it's following all Halloween.
You'd better watch out, you'd better run hide, 'cause mama has come for her children tonight. You'd better have a silent night, or you'll have a violent fright. Creatures
I want a dog really badly. I'm really allergic to dogs, but I really want one. Until they're gleaming to every need or they start to scream. Maybe not a peep, mama's been a scheme, and she's gonna keep coming till I'm bleeding. All the eggs that you guys are leaving, should I be collecting for a reason? Already got a lot of problems I'm dealing, and it's not what I need this evening. Sugar plums, I don't think I'm dreaming, but these boxes have receipts in. At least a Furby wouldn't hurt me, and in the dark they'd just be sleeping. Alone on the porch and my torch keeps on dying. How come their batteries last longer than mine? Just wanna rest in peace. No, I'm meant to sleep. Santa won't stop if I'm dead on the drive. Deep in the basement, they're waiting. You'll find to catch her on tape. All is placed and aligned. Everyone's leaving? Oh. Is everyone leaving, or are some people leaving? I look away for 1 minute to draw some pause. I look back and everyone's saying that everyone's leaving. This is almost done. You'd better watch out, you'd better run hide. Ages 3 and up was quite clearly a lie. You'd better have a silent night, or you'll see unholy fright. Creatures are stirring, you'll never survive. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, Rustage is here. From Japan! Japanese Rustage! Hello, friend. How's Japan working out for you? Don't you just adore this sort of thing? Good. Fill in the nose. This might work. This might look rubbish. There we go. I think that's that done. Oh, let's put some. These are just sort of the creases of the cushion she's standing in. It's not really a full background, but it implies a sense of space. Oh, Archangel777117. Thank you very much. Thank you for the donation, friend. I hope you have a good time at work. Try your best to, anyway. And Rush capital D, which I believe is a very smiley face, has also just subscribed. Thank you very much and welcome. Right, I think I'm pretty happy with that, I think. Maybe there's just a bit here where the head sort of just blends into the body behind it. There we go. Nix, you are correct. There are certain dogs that are okay for people with allergies, but it's also just I also don't have the right living situation to have a dog right now as well. I live in rented accommodation, which doesn't allow pets. That's the other thing. But yeah. Right. I think we're good with this one. I think I'm going to turn off that layer and call that doodle done. I'll sign it. Okay. Doodle number 1 complete. I did start with the simplest, quickest one. Has anyone played the Outer Worlds? I've played the Outer Worlds. I'm enjoying it very much. Okay, we've got 3 more to do. Yeah, this one. Okay, C. Nix, who I believe is in the audience right now, has requested a sort of standoff fight, something between the Beast from Over the Garden Wall and Thora from the game Jotun, which I have not heard of, but I've found some pictures, so... I've not found the Outer Worlds short. I've sunk like 30 plus hours into the Outer Worlds, and I'm barely into the main storyline. I'm just doing every side quest I find as I go, and I keep finding more side quests. So, but I'm the sort of gamer that will like play a game to the point of ludicrousy in terms of thoroughness. Like even like a game like Dishonored, which they say has a 12-hour runtime, like roughly if you play through it, it's about a 12-hour campaign. I spent upwards of 10 to 12 hours on individual levels because I would play it and like I'd explore every nook and cranny and I'd find everything and I'd replay it again and again just to do every option. So I'm like that with Outer Worlds as well. Like I'm really thoroughly playing it, exploring everything in a lot of detail, reading every terminal. So I'm finding I'm getting a lot out of it time-wise. I'm like I say, about maybe 25, 30 hours in, and I'm only on like the 4th main story quest. Right, anyway, we're drawing this dealer here. This one's a bit more complicated, so let's see how this goes. This thumbnail, I'm going to draw this quite small as a thumbnail, and then I'll blow it up and go into more detail. So it's this big creepy horned shadow creature thing. It doesn't seem to have a neck, or at least in this image doesn't have a neck. You know what, I'm actually going to look this creature up again, because it's such a shadowy thing, it's hard to get any detail out of it from one image. I need to see it. Over the Garden Wall, the Beast. Just let me double check exactly how it looks. Okay, so it does have a neck, it's just hunched up in this particular image. Okay, that answers my question. Okay, cool. That makes more sense now. Okay. Smallest bird of prey, giraffe's neck may be long, but only 7 vertebrae. That's the same as you would find in any butter. You were made. Good night, Rustage. Have a lovely sleep in Japan. I'll see you when you're back. I'll see you at Social in the City, if not before. I've not announced this yet. I probably should start publicising this. I'm appearing at Social in the City, which is a convention for YouTubers in Birmingham. very start of December, very end of November. Last day of November, 1st of December. I will be there, along with Rustage and Dan Bull, and I think DA Games as well. We'll all be on the booth together, signing, selling merch, that sort of thing. Might be on some panels, we don't know yet. We've not been told we're going to be on panels, but we've been told we might be. So, yeah, I need to start. I didn't want to announce it alongside announcing the new merch store. I didn't want to muddy it up. I didn't want to be advertising a convention and a new merch store at the same time. But now the new merch store is pushed and advertised, I need to start publicising that event.
There's a good chance that the laughers are all dead. There's no letter B until you get up to a billion. An ice cream tester had a tongue in short of millions. 99 zeros and a duo trigintillion. 99 sides and any akataki enigan. Annually, we make 7 billion zips. To dot an I as a tittle, on a diet to pip. Tommy Cooper died live in the middle of a quip. But my granddad once taught him how to build a ship.
You know, sometimes even you're not that far into a drawing, but you can already tell it's just not going the way you want it.
But he never touched the switches. He was scared of them. Relevant. Thomas Edison killed an elephant.
Now I know he has a neck. I know in what way to not draw it, if that makes sense.
Ordered a brand new electric chair and realised they couldn't plug it in anywhere. The world's first batteries may have been Roman. 3% of all the world's cheese gets stolen. Figs use wasps to spread their pollen, but the wasps get trapped and the figs dissolve them. A strawberry's not a berry in any way, but bananas are and share half of all our DNA. The first fruit eaten
Sort
on
of
the
tree
moon was
branches coming out the
peaches.
side.
Canned peaches onto grand speeches. Write them on the beaches. Great speech, can't be debated. Except the fact that Winston Churchill never really made it, yet he wrote it and performed it for the government.
Hello, Thunder X, or Thunderx, whichever way it's said. Welcome.
Dippy dog. Before he was goofy, scarecrows were once called hobbity boobies. Jordan and Bugs once advertised shoes. These ads got so popular they went and made a movie. Green screen makes VFX a dream, but did you know that long ago they used a yellow screen? Special sodium lamps on a plain white film make a certain shade of yellow that's invisible.
Meta Machine, yes, both of the 100k shirts are now unavailable. As they were supposed to be a limited thing anyway for reaching 100k subscribers. Now I'm at 300k, it definitely feels like time to retire that. Yeah, the 100k shirts are both gone, I'm afraid.
There's more ways to stack a deck of cards than the galaxy has stars, and each year we eat so much Nutella that you can span the Great Wall of China with the jars. Coca-Cola sells so many drinks worldwide, the measuring profit just won't suffice. So share a throat is a scale they've devised, the percentage of humanity's hydration they provide. Memetics is the study of shared ideas, and it's where the word mean first appeared.
Pose should these hands be in? Maybe not the one I'm going for. Hands, the bane of every artist. Though that being said, like, feet are worse. I really hate drawing feet. I never draw characters without shoes on. Oh! Who just subscribed? It was David Petrovescu. Welcome, thank you, friend.
I'm bound to react. JT, this has been my counter attack. If you saw it through, have a pat on the back. It's not a trivial pursuit, it's a matter of fact.
Just redrawing the same hands over and over again. Have I seen the Has-Been Hotel pilot? Yes. Yes, I have. It's very well animated. Very well animated indeed.
If you're into causing a family schism, consider some tabletop capitalism. A battle of balances, man, I'm so talented. Mopping up profit with randy and callousness. Isn't much use for financial analysis. Banks are all frozen, the throes of paralysis. Golly, it's very nice crushing the parasites. Man, I'm in paradise. Give me a paradise. Hold 'em, I blow 'em, I roll 'em. I'm strolling my token right over the go. And I'm folding the dough and I'm throwing it home to my portfolio. My monopoly grows, you won't topple me, no. I'm a polished demolisher, dropping hotels right on top of my foes. If you stop on your boat on my property, know that it's probably honestly gonna be more than the cost of the whole of the global economy. So you should just offer me all of your keys and your dog. Well, you could call it a robbery. You can't afford an apology. All your accountants would flounder and wobble. The top of my profits would boggle a monarchy. Stopping me, ha! Take me to court. All that I'm making, I'm taking abroad. Stuck under the board. So send me to jail and then pay off my bail with your rent. Have you thought about having your assets absorbed? Extorting the poor whilst cutting the cord. A community beauty award. You pitifully bid in futility. I've got the roads and the rails and utilities. So bring the waterworks. Your tears will oil the gears of my infamy. Hid in the living room, sat on the floor, imagining I'm on the cover of Forbes. I'm turning this city upside down. It really amounts to you flipping the board. Now I know nobody likes a loot.
Why can I not draw hands today? What am I doing wrong here?
On a community chest. Roller, I put down your controller. Forget the steam sail, I'm a steamroller. Yeah, the 12
think I've convinced myself I can't draw hands, and that's what's throwing me.
Think you can beat me? Winning is my middle name, which does not make it a proper noun. Have you heard the word upon the street? The nerd prefer our words discreetly, neatly placed upon a sheet when we compete. Word with fringes for the weaker.
Ah! Denithy, how you doing, buddy? Welcome.
Except you see, it never leaves me satisfied. With standard boards are utilized.
Okay, you know, I'm going to leave this for now. I'm going to leave those hands and come back to them. And let's do Thora.
Intrinsic, ballistic, linguistic forte. I'm a dictionary, kicking my score into space, or at least to the corners. A double what score is for port, but I'm playing for triple or more, stacking multiples up on the board. In a single retort to your pitiful, awful attempt to bore. Now the pen and the sword could never compare to the weapons I've fought before. 7 letters is all I need to do more for literature than Dickens and Shakespeare could ever afford. My lexicon.
One of these characters is notably bigger than the other, which is what's throwing me as well.
Whatever the letters you're giving me, fiddly glyphs I administer liberally. I'll play a Q or a Z like a symphony.
Try again.
I
want a small character in the foreground looking up at the big character in the background.
Face it, you couldn't find the words. Victory is mine, which uses all 7 tiles against me a 50-point bonus. Roll up, I put down your controller, and if you must bring money, do be sure to use a coaster. You gave us
Not bad, thanks, Denithy. How you doing?
Thank you all for coming this evening. I hear the traffic was...
Holding axe down behind her.
I suppose you're wondering why I've gathered you all here tonight. A murder has occurred, and I'll be first to shed some light. Now,
She's wearing a cape, which is a gracious thing, because it means I have to draw part of her, because it's hidden behind the cape.
Now, within this crumbling country house, amongst this strange and sundry crowd, a murderer is on the prowl. Leave it to me to tell you how the heinous deed was carried out. This melting pot has overboiled. Watch out, you'll get your loafers soiled. I've a dastard photo foil, and I'm not Arthur Conan Doyle. I'll tackle the clues.
Oh, meet the medic. Thank you very much, friend. That's okay, meet the medic. I've been so busy, I've not been doing many of them. So I appreciate it. Thank you, friend. And these big chunky boots as well. Almost like Ugg boots. Not Ugg boots, but almost. Slightly longer cape. This is a thumbnail. It's very, very sketchy, very small. It's very quick to work out exactly the poses and things. Then I'll blow it up and I'll do a much more clean pass over the top. But it's much quicker to draw a tiny little thing this big, which I know makes it very small for you to look at, but it makes it a lot easier for me. I wasn't hunching him enough, I think that's... There we go, now I'm feeling this, yeah. Big sort of set of 3 horns on each side of the head.
Well, another game of Monopoly, probably.
Wasn't looking down enough either.
Which you can use in place of any other letter. We should really stop now. I think we've done this joke to death.
Farewell, Calico. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.
I walk to school with my best friend.
Surprise, surprise, she's late again. She's got a club. She wants me, and don't think I've ever raised a pen. Literature, books with less pictures and words leave me a little bit bored. But hey, they promise cupcakes, so it's a chance that I'll take. Gorgeous girls await me. Okay, I think that I'll stay. Ugh, that was out of tune. That's what I get. I'm trying to concentrate on drawing, but also just sing, and and it means I forget to stay in tune sometimes. Am I too quiet, Jolin? Folks do say if I'm too quiet. Are the issues with the song fixed, Brett? No, they are not. No, they are not, sadly. Yeah. This video used to be the biggest video on my channel. 30 to 40,000 views a day. Absolutely massive. It made about 25% of all the money I made on YouTube. And it now makes about 20 to 30 cents a day. Yeah, it's not fun. And that, if the YouTube sort of, if the current FCC copper rulings go ahead, that could happen to thousands of videos across the platform, including many of mine. It's a scary situation. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that now. It's a very rough. Scale that back up and actually start tidying it up. It needs a lot of tidying up. It's a very rough thumbnail, but finally got the pose right. Finally got the hands right. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate it. Thank you, Norman Vandroid. Yeah, Shanaz, it is unfortunate. Turn it down. Layer. What are these? What is that? Okay, that's old rough ones that I didn't like. Let's lose those now. We've got a final one. Okay. Let's actually start working out how Thor is going to look properly and not just a sketchy pile of shapes. Right. She's got a... Where best to begin? They often draw characters directly from behind. She's got a helmet on. That has a sort of shape at the back of it. I'm not an ugly guy, but I can understand why she'd be so utterly in love. I'm looking upwards, that's the thing, so that's actually going to be down there. I could delete her, but I never could harmonica. So I'm trapped here forever was my harmonica. Never thought I'd get it, girl, literally out of this world. Guess she controls the universe. Looks like it's just the two of us. She has these massive horns on the back of her helmet, which are really annoying to draw. Because they're going to really obscure things. What's my favourite colour? It's a tie between orange and purple. Do you know what? I'm looking at this image up here, but the one down here, the horns are easy to draw. I think there's an inconsistency. I don't know if they're one's fan art and one's not. I think they're both official. That's the impression I got from Google Images. But I think I'm going to draw the helmet slightly differently. More in keeping with the bottom image. That makes my life a lot easier. The horns go up from the helmet, and this one they go straight backwards, which looking at directly from behind means they'd just be two shapes like that dead onto the camera. Hey, it's C-Nix. Thank you very much, friend. I appreciate it. This is your doodle as well. So you've already sponsored me to draw this. You do it again. Thank you very much, though. I have heard, I've heard good things about this game. I'd not heard of the game until you requested the doodle, but the reviews I've seen of the game since looking up the character do seem very positive. See, she's very bulky and muscular, so I've got to try. I've done her quite skinny. I've got to bulk her out a bit. Another mother, son, or lover lost the frost is out, but lonely drifters in the snow drift won't be scuppered now. Stay devout, tough it out till the sun is out. Trust the censorship, dissenters hunt and flush them out. Keep the faith and trust there's grace behind the thunder clouds. Or fall in line and march in time against the climate proud. What are we becoming now? Is this the life we prayed for? Time is running out. There's nothing left but labor. We write our future in the eyes like it was pen and paper. Leave for future generations more than just a generator. We must never waver. This is the price we pay for safety one day for our children on the path we pave them. And in the end, know the history depends on an empire forged in the flames of what we gave up. Be lads, oh lads, forget the comforts of home, you're a nomad. We've lost so much since we first started. Are our hearts cold or are we cold?
centuries ago. The storm will crush our spirits like a tent beneath the snow. Every upper lip gets stiff at 20C below. No gold or silver coals, the only thing of worth to me, the only precious.
Did I get new glasses? No, these are the glasses I've had since the channel started. I do actually need new glasses. I'm well past overdue an eye test. These glasses still work, but not as well as they used to.
But can I keep the pieces we bleed through adversity? How's a shepherd supposed to lead without a dog to herd the sheep? These choices that I make to save our nation. What's a little sawdust when you face annihilation? Is childhood so sacred, or just resources wasted? Every value that I thought I had debased and raised to save us.
Eve lads, oh lads, forget the comforts of home, you're a nomad.
It actually took a bit longer as well.
So much since we've started, or a hot scold or a wee cold-hearted. So pray to your Lord or your foreman,
But the sun might rise in the morning. They told us hell was warm.
Growing up they told us no two snowflakes are the same, and everyone's a wonder, something not to take in vain. Of Mother Nature's beauty, of the universe at play, seems that she's abstained from duty, left us here and turned away. Fingers splintered into kindling and hearts are dark as coal. As heat and hope are dwindling, we march towards our goal, committed to the hymns we sing, so after all is told, the generations after us aren't cast into the cold.
Help, you've got to write a paper on Macbeth. Shakespeare was one of my least favourite things in school. I don't think I'm going to be much help to you there, friend. Best of luck, though. I was in a production of Macbeth when I was at school, but it was an 80s production. They set it in a nightclub in 1980 something or other. It was weird.
Transferred, I knew. My last school had a few too many waifus, so after a few suicides, I moved up just after a class I wouldn't have to survive through. First day, wow, I'm excited. Numbers is what I take pride in. I can do times and divide. In best in class in 1990. My IQ's the highest, like loose shoes are tight and tie is tidy. And though he's a bit unsightly, my professor sure to like me.
My name's Baldy, greetings class.
Test me, sir, I'm sure to pass.
First question, what's 2 plus 1?
Easy 3, boy, this is fun.
You're doing great, what's 2 plus 8?
10 is what I calculate.
Question 3, what's 4, 5, 7, 2, 1 times 4, 8, 3,
What?
1, 8, 4, 6, 8, 5, 2, 9, 2, 9, 1, 4, 3, 7, 6, 8, 3, 4, 1.
I need to call my mom, but I've got no hall pass, so I'm stuck hiding from a bowling psychopath.
You got the question wrong, see me after class.
Numbers are harmless fun, but dirty aftermath. It's Slender and Mavis speaking, we're freaking, and the baby took to teaching. That would be the creature we're seeing creeping around this evening. Education's not a vocation, this abomination should be seeking. Is he trying to expand my mind or just leave pieces on the ceiling? Tactic to tackle, attack from the faculty. Glass can't grab snacks for the calories. Running for some take stamina actually. Now I'll see what they mean by an athlete. Do not need to pass from my family. Calculus enter the hazardous category. Practice and measured and passive fatalities. Even the dazzardly janitors after me. The massacre sanitary. Jump rope frantically. On a roll on this honor roll tragedy. Won't be home after I hope there's no back degree after I graduate. It's a baffling fallacy. Any establishment pays them a salary. Next time I'm pitching for extracurriculars. I'm gonna stay playing Big Brain Academy. I need to call my mom, but I've got no hall pass, so I'm stuck hiding from a bowling psychopath.
You got the question wrong.
Okay, I think that's pretty good. A bit too short. Let's also clean up the big guy. There's a gold rule. Pay attention. If the broke you'll get attention. There's a bully in a sack with a vengeance. And the principle's a little bit relentless. Show my infractions. Just one and one. Each action's dragging me straight back to this classroom trap while that ruler was slapping. This sub's gonna put me in traction. Man, I got no chance of passing the fever. Map I can't manage. Haphazard mathematic madness.
Bet you regret it the second the roll call calls your name. That extra credit won't get you nothing but early grade.
When will you learn?
I wanna play with someone. Where to turn? I think this game is broken.
Detention for you.
You counted right for once. My goodness.
You got the question wrong. See me after class.
Welcome to the Lucky 38. Glad you could make the trip. The crowning jewel in the oasis of the Vegas Strip. I'm Robert Edwin House, the founder of this place of rest, a haven for the wayward. That's to say, if you can pay the rent. Understand that if you try to stop my plans, you'll come to harm. I ensure that every bandit standing here has just one arm. I eschewed the grandeur, built a land for all that's free from smarm. But show your hand, I'll flush you out straight down to the farm. You blunder in and wonder if a bunch of chips can run the strip. 100 twits with guns and clips have tried their luck and lost the bet. I funded it, I'm one with it, so watch your lip or run the risk. Cause if you're here to plunder it, you might just end up under it.
Hit them, you can fold them, stack the deck and weigh the dice. All that
Thank you, Laurie.
isn't golden. Cash that check, you'll pay the price. Might be
It really, really surprises me how well this song did. I'm thrilled because I love this song. It's one of my favourites of the ones I've done. But it's not very marketable. It's basically 5 to 6 minutes of beat poetry over a piano sample. But I'm very glad it was popular and it's done well because I really love it. Meet the Medic. The fastest I ever had to do for a song would be my Beat Saber song, Impossible Geometry. That's the fastest I've ever gone.
You wanted what you got to see when you were dropping crosses into boxes behind polling screens. Was dropping bombs your chosen option? Did you vote for screams? Was the apocalypse your politician's policy? Did you put stock in their preposturing and prophecy? A shining future built on squabble-free equality? That every day you'd get your plate of steak and collard greens? The human race was capable of anything but want and greed? But now that world is gone and what lived on belongs to me. That freedom you so wanted's now the cost of living comfortably. Peace is just a product with a focused test of billions, and the test was unsuccessful, so we altered its description.
Your safety now provided by the guys at Robco Services.
For one ongoing price of your unwavering subservience. Impressed, I raise the stakes, return this land to vibrance. Witness as I raise a state.
Thank you, Tyler.
Random violence. Business is the way to stay the bloody hand of tyrants. Convinced yet, sail and ask my buddy, Andrew Ryan. A grip of iron never tires. Head of iron, lead and wires. Neon veins and ancient spires. Pump the caps and
There we go. After all that fuss with the hands earlier, we finally got there.
Light the fire, but I can always turn a profit sweeping up the pie.
hit them, you can fold them, stack the deck and weight the dice. All that glitters isn't golden. Cash that check, you'll pay the price.
Thank you, Norman. Yeah, I really enjoy that sort of characterization. It's fun to play.
Dust to judge your sins, but those who wager aren't so clear.
And I guess this song sort of set a precedent for me because I've gone on to do several Angry Man at Desk or Angry Man Talks Corporate or Business type songs. There's pictures of Spider-Man and the Satisfactory song and certain upcoming songs as well.
I saw the path, I preempted those ascending arms. My gilded heart beats forever on to mend the scars. I built an ark out of empty spas and trendy bars. Mended the families, befriended with the NCR. I raised the wasteland from a band of little fight clubs. I handle situations delicately, white gloves. I'm the chairman of the board, taxing on your survival out to murder competition, then sit back and hike the price up. Oh no, a society trapped in a snow globe. No surprises, the raptors are no show. Undeniably tragic is no hope. The Mojave is savages, no hope.
Oh, thank you very much, Rion. GG's.
To the glitz of the glamour, show boats, built a patch of a map.
Moppy, I'm always planning several songs ahead.
With just a pair of dice, I came and tamed these earthly wastes. I built a paradise, you might as well desert your faith. Long ago when we aimed Armageddon at those pearly gates, I used that molten gold to rebuild heaven at the 30 ends.
Hit them,
Goodbye, Nathy. Look forward to your return. 'Tis muchly anticipated. Goodbye, Mikkel. Good luck with your battery. Lovely day for it, how do you do? When we just had to pay for it out of the truth. But who can remember and who'd really care exactly how all of the bodies got there? With a hop and a skip and a pop of a pill, we will all be forgiven for all that we've killed. And we've never been happier. No, we'll never be happier.
A brilliant day is dawning, a million smiles are forming.
Our shimmering hours are all enthralled, and there's nothing like conforming. Ever the thought of the morning, did you ignore the warnings? All negative thoughts aboard.
Did you check your joy this morning? Ask anybody in Wellington Wells, they'll tell you it's terribly swell. Delirious denizens as well, with there's nary a speck between heaven and hell. They say that the empire fell. Oh, but you never could tell. You say you remember it well. You'd better forget it or else. Why try to better yourself? Reach for the medical shelf. Just take your medicine, death and the pestilence melt into pleasant locales. Another rebellion quelled. Dust off your suspenders and belts. It's horrendous to dwell, so remember how splendid it felt to surrender yourself. The roses we grow, terrible smell. It's a joy, it's a joy, it's a joy, it's a joy, it's a joy.
Goodbye, Tyler Johnson. Thank you for tuning in.
It's a joy, it's a joy, it's a joy, it's a joy, it's a joy.
Well, come to Wellington Wells. Hear the tinted ambulations of the resonant bells that every resident tells you when they gush about our little town. No need to rush, hush, you're welcome to settle down. Better not let me down. You're not a downer, are you? Get off the bench and quell that frown right now, Keanu. Try not to make a scene. Let's keep this place serene unless you want the cricket bat pretend to place a face it being. Don't be concerned, that was just a little bit of lyric. The world in which you live is every little bit idyllic. Because if we even sniff discontent, we're quick to kill it. Please forgive my sense of humor, I'm a wit satiric. They call me Uncle Jack. I'm bringing jungle back, dropping silver tongue, twisting numbers on your mumble rap. Now be my guest and enjoy your day. And don't forget to keep it jesting your joy all day.
Not a frown to be found in our haven from gloom. It's astounding what our medication can do. The town burning down in a rainbow of hues. Even the sky wouldn't dare to be blue. Probably slightly moppy, just slightly. It's a joy, it's a joy to be among we happy few. It's a joy, it's a joy, it's a joy. Right, this big monstery chap started off as being just another rough layer, but actually I ended up going quite neat with it, so I think we'll call this one clean, and then clean up Thora down the bottom. Hello, little Dudaman. Do I design my own costumes? Yes. Well, design is a strong word. Some of them, yes. Some of them, I buy all the individual parts. But yeah, costume is generally my department. My girlfriend helps me with it occasionally as well. Helps making some of the bits had to be custom made. Like some of the stuff for the Purpose for New London had to be custom done. So me and my girlfriend sort of tag teamed those. But yeah, ultimately, costume design is another one of the things I do for my videos. Yeah. The goose one, I just bought a white suit and then attached feathers to it. There wasn't that much work to do. Scale the brush down a bit, actually.
One doctor to the microphone, please. That's one doctor to the mic. Thank you.
Welcome to 2 Point. It's the place to be from a painless little
Thank you,
area
Brett.
way to A&E. Your county's death count was quite shameful to see.
Oh, I do the hands. I had lots of practice. Lots of practice with hands. I was only semi-recently I decided I was happy with how I draw hands.
2 Point, the only joint for medical relief. Check in. We'll get you diagnosed, though the wait's a little long. I hope you brought a change of clothes. A patient must be patient. Make the waiting room your home. Just do your best not to pay attention to the ghosts.
2 Point Hospital's the only place to be. Though we're required to say there's other options legally.
We swear that we prepared for you the very best of care, with medical professionals and specialists to spare. We found them on the internet.
My glasses in the Satisfactory song, do they get animated or are they really so shiny? Both. They are incredibly shiny, which is why I had to animate all the reflections into them, because it looked weird having all these big holograms around me and the glasses being so shiny and reflecting everything but not the holograms. So I had to motion track the glasses and then add the reflections into them, animate them on. Took a while. Worth it though, I think. I have to tell myself it was worth it or else I'll, cry. So her cape is like a sheepskin. It's like very bobbly, thick animal fur.
What? 200 what? Now you're at least 350.
Private healthcare, the way it's meant to be. Comfy desk chairs, and a few fatalities, but we learn a little
I still
something.
think this brush is a bit big. A bit further down. Like size 10.
That's a guarantee. No matter what you're coming down with, I know that we can handle it.
That's
Just
better.
20 clowns climbing out a tiny ambulance, like a throat mummy and a mammoth case of flatulence, and 30 Freddie Mercury does wonders for the ambience.
2 Point Hospital, try our lobotomies. And if you aren't satisfied, get your next one for free.
I'm feeling blue and can't express it to you, but with the doctors at this hospital, I'm 50 shades of screwed. I'm not doing so great, it's Grey's Anatomy. I'm mad at these doctors using colourful vocabulary.
Kung Fu, seizure, rapping.
Who's buzzing me? Oh. Oh. Oh, just a moment.
I'm not a criminal, jail, I'm afraid of that. But with my condition, I've stolen all of my neighbours' cats.
Before we operate, there's forms you've yet to fill. To say we're not responsible if we mess up the drill. Our honest interrogative is not to get you killed, because the patients who don't make it have no way to pay the bill. I've treated many sickly beings, from floaty heads to kidney beans, and if they're dead, it simply means an open bed or quarantine. The policy is quality with all the best technology. We're chopping radiology, biology, orthology.
Hello again. Sorry, I was just saying something exciting.
Demonic Egyptology, our gift of is beyond belief. An inspection, no prob at all. Can't fake perfection, but we're phenomenal.
Doctor, I think I'm addicted to petting zoos.
Oh, and what are your symptoms?
Right.
Well, I've been feeling a little
Back to
worse
this.
for weeks.
Private healthcare, the way it's meant to be. There's a method to the madness aimed at every malady. We're the best you could afford, and the Yelp scores agree. We've got the best shade of grey morality.
Medical practices, this is what you call it. I would have got the same experience if I burnt my wallet. I'm rating this place 1 out of 5, but I've got no choice if I want to stay alive.
2 Point Hospital's impossible to beat. The costs are astronomical. Cough up or you're deceased.
Doctor, I keep forgetting what an airport building is called.
I'm so sorry. It's terminal.
Private healthcare. It's the way it's meant to be. Don't go elsewhere, or we'll lose our subsidies. Ignore the screams. Have a seat, a cup of tea. 2 point.
Will I make a song about the Outer Worlds? My next song is about the Outer Worlds.
I'm sure we can charge more. Tally the rates. Yes, we can get
When it comes out, I'm not sure. The video is a big one. Filming the video next Friday, so hopefully the Friday after. We'll see.
Nations are reminded that fatality is not an excuse for late payment. Thank you.
Have I played Portal or Portal 2? Everyone's played Portal or Portal. Yes, yes I have. Yes I have.
You're fired. Get up. Now, let's educate some people. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. Here on Just the Facts with your friend J. Jonah J. This city is at a tipping point. It could go either way. But I'm not one to disappoint. I've got a lot to say about a hero. A man who loves this city like a son. Shooting through the air and looking out for everyone, bringing hope and light and justice to a city that had none. But his name's J. Jonah Jameson. You're welcome. Let's move on. To a menace, a monster, a blight upon our streets. Of course I am referring to that spider-donning freak. Don't let him fool you. No, it's not quiet. It's not peaceful. It's disaster on the brink. So wake up and listen, people. There's an evil hiding out there. Anyone could be that web slinger. Trust me, I once hired a guy to hike. He was a dead ringer. Is Spider-Man again? He needs arrest with no parole. This guy's shenanigans require a little pest control.
We got the news and the views on what you can depend. If you see him, you can log in and send us all your pictures. Pictures of Spider-Man.
I hate to say it, but we can't ignore the failures. Our city's top committees won't investigate his alias. Sure, Fisk is out the picture, but 100-mile radius of thugs and goons and hooligans will make the public pay for it. Who are we to say that our city should be trusted to the flavor of the day, dispensing daredevil justice? The next crazy Cape Crusader out to punish folks for fun? It's unthinkable when we've already got a force we funded. The fact is, folks, your taxes don't do jack for stopping crime. Now they're spent to fix the messes that these loonies leave behind. Full confession, yes, the Scorpion, well, he is one of mine, but it was all in good intention that he went and undermined. We need an iron fist, some discipline to set things right. A weak slap on the wrist won't keep you safe on misty nights. I'm sure every cop for
Come on, I can do this.
miles is out of sight.
And the old double undo strikes again.
So they ship him off to prison when they level blocks in battle on some package cruise for villains plunging public funds for travel. Sure, they may look caged, but the truth is we're
Good afternoon, SLK Makeup. How are you?
now we've bought the raft. Where's the
Goodbye, goodbye, Meek the Medic. Goodbye, Meet the Medic. You want to ask me a question, but you don't know what to ask? Good question.
Well, now that's a lovely story, but
Did you not deduce that maybe Spider-Man and all those thugs are in cahoots? Yes, I did, and it's the truth.
with that spider on our ceiling.
Violent crime is through the roof. Next.
Hello. Hi. Is this the right number? Of that blathering idiot spinning, belittling heroes and making me wonder. Did you not see that bang? Hi, Spider-Man knocked out his lights. I can't believe you have the nerve to mock those who do what's right.
Yes, the bank was already in trouble. Then the spider shows up with the scuffle. Might he have taken the fight outside to the crushing the lobby to rubble? Stopping a robbery, or was he just showing off at the cost of the job and the property? Dropped all that concrete on top of the robber and still didn't bother to finish him properly. Next!
Yeah, hi. I'm trying to find out why you're so riled up half of the time now. Couldn't you present a better argument if you were calm instead of getting far
Oh, thank you, Nix.
Another caller tries to tell me how to do my job. When I holler, it's not out of anger. No, it's out of love.
The secret of my perfect hair. I wish I knew. I don't think it's that perfect, personally. I wash it and I brush it backwards, and that's about it. Sometimes I dye it purple, but then it doesn't go purple because my hair's too dark. It goes sort of purpley red. Big muscly arms. How do you do those?
Non-lethal? That's just fine. You just hung him up in a bundle of twine. Our city's window cleaners find him 10 floors up in 10 months' time. Watch a few corpses glued under rules in his YouTube movies. Get millions of views that the hoodlum puts on a match. Just proves that he's not paying tax on the ad revenue. The fact is the impact of this standard acting can be tracked back to the day that he landed. From the mask of the bad guy's adaptive, and he's a madman he manufactures. Hack is the last thing that we need. Now sentient sound and nasty bees. Lizards, wizards, can't we see that spiders like a jam to seize? Call me traditional. I do things by the book. But if you like the truth, my friend, well, you can buy the book. Violence shook and sides were took, yet some would love them off the hook. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that sheep will follow crooks. You're left with vigilantes when you let crime get away. So when will Spider-Man see that the freaks have had their day? If it were up to me, folks, if I truly had my way, I'd simply snap my fingers and they'd all just go away. You still here? Good. You're rehired. Give me a coffee and then fire yourself again. Amateurs.
Didn't really plan how to do this hand down here. Just sort of roughly drew in the vague shape of a hand. I could not have the hand there. It's just up there somewhere. Thank you, Ethan. I'm currently drawing Thora from the game Jotun facing off against the Beast from Over the Garden Wall. It is a Patreon request.
The sun is setting on the turn of a century. I know for certain it's my turn to be legendary. Ain't no curtain gonna be a burden, my centerpiece. Reach for the sky, you're gonna get burned eventually. So call me Icarus, hick with a burden left to seed. Ride or die, I'ma ride till there's nothing left to grieve. My mama said to me, son, y'all could be anything.
That's awesome, SLK. I'd be interested to see that.
Less than deadly, scared of me, y'all better be. I'm out here avenging the death of the old west, even if it isn't dead to me. The day it dies is one I hope that I don't live to see.
But there's hay riders on the wayside of industry.
Stripping our history till
There's not left of dynasties of leather and dirt, our ancestors.
led to make fertile this earth.
So come arrest us.
I'ma keep singing about the day the West was.
One day from just plum fading away, how you gonna build a house with the
I love this chorus. I think of all the musical styles I've tried to emulate of my different songs, the modern emotional country pop music sort of vibe I was trying to get with this chorus, I think really hits home.
Me and my brothers are hustlers, bustlers.
And of course Squiggly Dick did an amazing job bringing it to life.
You prefer a bit of rough tumble than the hustle and the bustle of the big city we are. 'Cause it's pretty as the cats get fat on another man's living. And you call me the villain because I'm willing. Well, I work for to conform to your bitch. God willing, my thoughts of prosperity ain't got no comfort sharing it. You call that coffin an office? Honestly, y'all can just come bury me. You stocking shares? I'm just despairing. Lord, give me that very please. My father's footprints of good men and horizons all I'll ever need. You call progress a wonderful thing, but you yank the great chain from under the gang to us. Left for a feeling, but I shut up our hang with a darn stuffed shirt like a foot to my bank. Well, I'm a hick sure, harass my prick holes to get to your big future and stick with a 6-shooter. 'Cause I predict division is a double hick sure. Well, I'd rather live fuller, eat the grit a bit sooner. Do I fit your picture? No room for a band-aid. Branded me bad, all I am, well, you bandit man's gotta stand till it came when we banded together, took a stand for the land.
I look forward to it, it's okay.
Give me a horse in the road and I'm set, but give me 4 walls for a home, I get restless. To a steamroller the world, the Lord blessed us. I'ma keep singing about the day the West was.
One day
From just plum fading away,
how you gonna build a house with the
foundation array,
keep praying, no saying what brothers become.
on the dawning of the day the West was one day away. Living on a history page, ain't it fitting how they're fixing to be winning a race, and the rest of us are given a section to run. On the morning of the day, the West was won. Nice, Meet the Medic. Nice.
Wasting my time, did the path that I tread have to stray out of line? You can deny me the trail, but those footprints stay mine. You see a bandit, a crook who was forsaken. I see a man who just took what the Lord gave him. I didn't plan for a habit of law breaking, but someone's gotta get back all that y'all have been taking. An office space is squandered waste of all the Lord gives us. And clerkins working, stacking shelves with other men's riches. The land was all we had until you taxed us to the ditches, tore our souls out through our pockets, so we fought you sons of bitches. The world turns with infernal machines. Watch the world burn as we turn up the steam. Will my saddle still gleam or just burst at the seams? When it's all that's left to carry that American dream.
It's not bad.
JT Music has tagged me for Geek Cypher 2. That's a brave move, boys. Brave move. So I hope you're ready for this. Because I am the
Don't worry about that, Nix. Don't worry. They balance out over time. Certain requests take longer than others, but so long as not every request is a complicated one, it sort of balances out. Right, now I know for a fact that that's pretty much done, I think, lines-wise, but the request was inverting the colours, so we're actually going to go for a black background and white line art. I think it could look quite good.
I bring the funny to the thunder, call me taker, hitchhiker on the mic, pan-galactic, ram smack you like a lemon around a gold brick. So thumbs up for the puns that I'm throwing. These flows make you groan like they're vulgar on poetry. I got this game on lock. Hello, Hamora. I got you green with shock. Hello, Gamora. I'm a devil's snare. You're below the flora. I'm a
Like that, something like that, in the dark.
I'm bionicle. You
All ambient.
You're a limp dick lit wick to my chandelier.
Oh, I should fill the eyes in, actually. That's a good point.
The fact that it has only been a year since I was amateur. Stamina, you know the bars never stopping. Ned Flanders, you know I go hard with the toppings. Your arms are wooden like they're written by a log.
I'll be sipping coffee while you're sitting in the line.
Leave your sad crack smash, tie you up inside the ring. You're a piece of blue glass, I'm a lovely bit of string. Flowing substitutionary locomotion when I sing. Because I can take a relic and tail it out of sting. Moses supposes his hoses are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. My flow is so dope that you won't even notice the depth of the reference is thrown on
There we go.
On the bandwagon, bringing in the pain. Under blue skies while you're singing in the rain. No, the stand in Japan, I'm the only types of fandom. Give me movie musicals, I'm spitting it for days.
Ooh, what's this next?
I'm flowing supersonic, you are miles off.
Leave some black in the eyes. Yeah, I can do. How much black in the eyes?
I forgot to mention that I really like Bioshock.
Kind of look fizzy.
Really,
Okay.
really Bioshock. Didn't even think it was worth rhyming about it. Love it.
Let's go back in with a smaller razor.
Forever for this, a stop, those chips and selection of dips.
celebration. We've been locked away, but we've been making preparations. Sweep away decay and all the waves of devastation. Now we're at the dawn, another day of reclamation. Preservation of the nation is a fate we waited every day of dedication to build a haven, pave the way.
Goodbye, meet the medic. Farewell. And I'm glad you like it, Nix. Are you happy with that? For me to call it done? Or any other tweaks you want before I stick a signature on this? Oh, thank you, Angie. Super. Glad you like it. It's,
to make a mission out of living in a vicious cataclysm, sitting in the wilderness and killing for provisions. Evolving have its faults, but all the halls were a condition. Every dweller went from level-headed fella to a villain. So forgive me if it's not what I envisioned. But citizens selected out of brilliant civilians.
In keeping with the line art around it. There we go.
Hi, Joe. How you doing today? I haven't seen you since the fall barbecue last May. All right. Oh, jeez.
Olivier, yeah, this channel's just for live streaming, and that gets a much smaller audience than my main channel videos. I always post about streams and stuff on the main channel, but I was never expecting this channel to get massive, really. If I could find time to stream like every day and like do gaming streams and stuff, maybe, but as it is, this is just a place where I can do live streaming without worrying about it impacting the algorithm on my main channel. Right, just say, I haven't saved yet. Let's do that. I'm just gonna do that. So you can't see my entire file structure of my computer whilst I go to where I normally save things. I'm good, thank you, Jax. How are you? Weird. Okay, that was a weird error. Hopefully that's not a sign of a drive failure. New folder, November 2019. Doodles, November 2019. Super. Okay, that's now saved. Oh, sorry to hear it, Jax. Hope you're feeling better soon. Right. There we are. Right, okay, that's 2 of 4 down. Up next is Walter C. Dornez has requested the Doom Guy slaying enemies from Bendy and the Ink Machine. So that'll be interesting. I think I'll base it on one of the famous Doom Guy images there are out there. Of him slaying loads of monsters. Luckily, Ink monsters are easy and quick to draw, so... We're going to have a go at listening to this today. I normally skip this one because it gets flagged for some reason, even though it's my own song. But let's give it a go. Let's give it a go, why not? Yeah, I thought you'd like that, didn't you? Where's let's bring this image over as well as another reference. Should have got this earlier.
There's a shape in the shadows, there's a chill in the air, but he won't let you get rattled. You won't know that he's there. There's no way to do battle when you
come on. I said copy image. Copy image. Edit. Paste. There we go.
Can you even prepare for a reckoning, a second into catching the glare of a barrel when the bullet's already in the air, or the chemicals already have your vision impaired as you try to place the face of that smelly air.
We'll try and do this sort of pose going on here. Again, we'll do it quite small as a thumbnail before we... He's a martyr with disguise. He's a Tonight
You will catch it by surprise, just a quack and
you ignite.
there's no faster at demise. Were you happy with your life? Cause you didn't have the time left to flash before your eyes.
Oh, you were? Droid Buster? Well, let's find out together, shall we?
You can tighten violence by refining the appliance of it. Open up your eye to find a science of
That's-
appliance, dropping right into the dark without a chance to even try and stop it. Blur behind the curtain, that is curtains on your crime.
My general style has quite skinny characters, and if anyone's not skinny, if anyone's not a twiggy little waif, it is Doom Guy, who is 400 pounds of pure muscle. So that'll be interesting to try and draw.
You've locked the door, you're in your most secure quarters when it's been a little while since your security reported in. A sudden force and then you'll wish you'd brought your snorkel in to find your body bobbing in the mortuary of porcelain. Most people went to bed and they simply never woke. Take solace in the knowledge that your death will be bespoke.
This is very rough and very bad.
Up in leather as a choke. Every execution executed excellently so.
Swap out the shotgun for something more bendy though. Maybe I'll have him have the fire axe.
Burger King, strychnine in your onion rings, snuffing out your underlings. For you get to wondering, you'll be bloody stuffed into a cupboard in your underthings. The last creak as you stand beneath the chandelier. It's the gas leak when you candle it for atmosphere. It's the last beat as your heart receives the formula. The red streak when the beam hits your cornea.
Oh god, this is so incredibly bad. Oh god, I'm not used to drawing action poses.
Where you forget to check the blast seals. The sunset as your body's doing cartwheels straight over the edge of a ledge.
Okay, let's knock that right down and go over that again. In an attempt to make that better. I'm also working with a very small pen from the last drawing, which isn't helping. Break it down into small basic shapes. Got these massive round shoulders. Because you know what, I could draw. Okay, brainwave. And here I am trying to draw Doom Guy properly and then have him fighting bendy villains. Why don't I draw Doom Guy in a bendy style? That would be a lot more fun, I think. Also, a bit easier. Because I'm very good at drawing in the bendy style. Not to toot my own trumpet. But I'm certainly better at drawing classic cartoon style than I am hulking male anatomy. So let's just, round him out, cartoony him a bit. Give him a bit more of a... Suddenly, I feel like I know what I'm doing.
It's a whole new world, so be our guest. You gotta go the distance, gotta be the best. How far I'll go to face the test. We're almost there, one jump ahead. You know that you've always got a friend in me.
The Doom Guy's helmet is a weird shape, isn't it?
So dig a little deeper, make a start, you can fly. When you give this little kingdom, why should I worry? The world's a little haywire. A little heaven's light is hiding in the hellfire. You gotta wish upon a star before it expires. Just around the river bends the ending of an empire. To roll a hero, gotta be your own protagonist. You know that everybody wants to be a catalyst. You got a world worth fighting for. I'll be a part of yours. Come on, show me where the battle.
I'm on the Discord server. I'm in the Patreon room on the Discord server. Unless you're not talking to me.
It's a whole new world, so be our guest. You gotta go the distance, gotta be the best. How far I'll go to face the test. We're almost
We'll
there.
move this
One
up a bit.
jump
Don't need
ahead.
that anymore.
You know that you've always got a friend in me, and I bet that you never had friends like these. So dig a little deeper, make a start. You can fly when you give this little kingdom. Stay awake, but there's more to see. You know, but fast sleep comes once upon a dream. You don't have to grow up, but you can't shrink now. Though up is down, you're in good company. Perfect isn't easy, put your trust in me. One little slip and you'll be under the sea. Give a little whistle, you can bet I will be where you are. Though a part in my heart, you can find a sanctuary. So if you're living in a nature not believing, take a listen to how strangers like me think. There's something there, fathoms below. Find that keyhole and keep it being. I bet you just can't wait to be king.
Arrived on the planet and blinking stepped into the sun. Tale as old as time, our stars align. Our perfect world needs us to shine. Love's an open door, and you will find that you've got friends on the other side.
It's a whole new world, so be our guest. We gotta go the distance, gotta be the best. How far I'll go to face the test. We're almost there, one jump ahead. You know that you've always got a friend in me.
Oh, thank you, Mohammed.
That you never had friends like these, so dig a little deeper, make a start. You can fly when you give this little kingdom heart. You're scared, I know, just be prepared to let it go. So touch the sky, but when you've roamed, you're welcome to your welcome home. You know that you've always got a friend in me, and friends are the bare necessity. So dig a little deeper, make a start. You can fly when you give this little kingdom heart. When you give this little kingdom heart. When you give this little kingdom.
Main engine start, 0 and liftoff of the Delta rocket with opportunity. A chance to explore and unlock the secrets of our neighboring planet.
There's a speck beyond the heavens, there's a dot among the stars. The men for generations said to be the face of Mars. I've often thought his thirst for war might one day find an end, that he might come down a little if he only found a friend. Well, it's far too far to visit, we've barely reached the moon, but we thought we'd send a messenger to say we'd be there soon. So our finest, best and brightest set their minds to a machine, to venture in our stead through space, to keep him company. So carry on, little rover, opportunity awaits. Though your song may be over, may your music never fade. That you've written in the sands of lands afar we've yet to face. Little rover, we hope you found your home. A year among the stars, and then our hero hurtled down. And Mars was quite surprised to find the little guy around. He showed him rocks and mountains, and all the things between. And the little rover wrote us about all the things he'd seen. The time flew by, and soon his visit reached its final day. But he and Mars got on so well.
Okay, that's pretty good as a rough. I'm now happy with that.
So off they went together, for adventure they were
Let's put some more demons around the edge. Not demons, are they? They're ink monsters. Lost ones. They're quick and simple to draw. I got pretty good at drawing them quite quickly and efficiently because I did about 30 of them for Art of Darkness.
Tiny wheels in alien fields can only go so far, and soon the rover's time had come to rest among the stars. We're all rushing to be somewhere in this crazy human race. How ironic that some gears and wheels will go and win first place. Your one small step turned out to be an odyssey in space. So one day when we join you, to trace. So carry on, little rover, opportunity awaits. Though your song may be over, may your music never fade, as it plays among the stars that shine upon you where you lay. Little rover, we hope you found your home. It's time to sleep, little rover, maybe someday you'll awaken.
Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. As a ref, let's start cleaning it up. That's exactly what they are, Christian Royamino. That is exactly what they are.
The stars, you could crash and fall apart. What's important is what you do with your time below. So you're out of your depth, so you're lost at sea. If you want to learn to swim, then you got to be. You may think that it's enough to keep your head above, but you gotta swim down if you want to breathe. It's a strange new world and you must survive. Who says you need a map to drive? Scan the wreckage for the path, choose the path to build a path. Doesn't matter how you fall if you land.
Olivier, no, I do not compose the music. I work with other musicians or producers to compose the music. I write and record it and I do all the video stuff, but the background music to my songs is not made by me. Sometimes I will write it like very basically on guitar and then send the guitar music over to someone to make into the full version of the track, but most of my songs I'm not composing, no.
Survival of the fishes in its high tide, and on the food chain my link is now a mile wide. Crafted from my raft, just an impractical reality. With every asset I amassed subtracted from my salary. I know this package holiday was packaged with some tragedy, but actually I'm cracking on my back to the fatalities. I never thought I was born an explorer, but now I'm one with the fauna and flora. I never thought much of seafood before, but tonight we're having steamed clams under the aurora.
You know the universe is a plan for you.
So just relax and maybe snack upon some lantern fruit. I'm a naturalist you couldn't hold a candle to, cause underwater candles really aren't the lamp to use.
It was hard to wave my home goodbye. Looks like the waves in my home tonight. As a kid I dreamed of space. Now I'm finally awake in the wake of the waves. Never thought I'd have to find my place alone, but now I know there's no waves like home. As a kid I dreamed of space. Now I'm finally awake in the wake of the waves.
Everyone has a Leviathan coming, but you can live your life
life in silent running. You know it's gonna get cold outside. Break the ice, let the sun in. As the path gets darker and deeper, you might find there are sharks instead of people. You may just wish to huddle with your cuttlefish, but everybody out to dance with a reaper.
I need to keep my grip somehow. I'm in some really deep shit right now. I need to keep my grip somehow. I'm in some really deep shit right now. I need to keep my grip somehow. I'm in some really deep shit right now. I need to keep my grip somehow. I'm in some really deep shit right now. It was hard to wave my home goodbye. Looks like the way
Beginning, this is Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop.
I walk to school with my best friend. Surprise, surprise, she's late again. She's got a club she wants me in. Don't think I've ever raised a pen. I'll consider it.
How do his shoes work? Oh, well, okay, his shoes are actually boots that go all the way up to the knee. Okay, that makes my life easier.
Leave me a little bit bored. But hey, they promise cupcakes, so it's a chance that I'll take. For gorgeous girls await me. Okay, I think that I'll stay. Say I raise a little fat cookie. Natsuki's sweet and cutesy. Yuri is deep and brooding. Monika's brains and beauty. There's a festival needs planning. Swear I won't leave, I'm hanging. So many clubs to rival us. I guess it's just the five of us.
You are correct, Nix. That is exactly what this is. Yes.
We can make it if we try, but each day that passes by is tearing pages from my mind. Just the five of us, no escaping if I tried. Though these maidens may seem kind, there's something going on behind. They look so sad and lonely. I sold my soul for poetry. This hell is members only. Why did I say okie dokie? I walk to school alone again. I'm not a guy with many friends. I've got no club out town to spend. So I read manga and stay in. I run into Monica. Says that I should just join hers. It's a club for books with words. But they need some more members. I say okay. I come along for just one day. But just you try to get away. Three gorgeous girls beg you to stay. Natsuki's brutish cutesy. Yuri is too into me. Monika's brains and beauty. It's almost festival time. Could say we're cutting it fine. The task may seem laborious. I wonder what's serious. I guess it's just the four of us. Just the four of us. We can make it if we try. But each day that passes by is tearing pages from my
Any plans for this month? In terms of what? Videos? Yes, I have a video planned for this month.
Though these maidens may seem kind, there's something going on behind. They look so sad and lonely. I sold my soul for poetry. This hell is members only. Why did I say okie dokie? Well, I'm back at
Oh, thank you very much, Callum. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated, friend.
Monica's my everything, my beginning and my end. Monica's aloof and
What am I drawing? I'm drawing Doom Guy from Doom in the Bender universe.
deep and brooding. Monica's brains and beauty.
to die. Monica's obsession is ominous, to be honest, omnipotent goddess, concocting demonic sonnets. I could delete her, but I never could harmonica. So I'm trapped here forever with my harmonica. Oh, no. Never thought I'd get a girl literally out of this world. Yes, she controls the universe. Looks like it's just the two of us.
It's 2 act-based pictures in a row, I've just realised.
In this classroom in the sky, crimes of passion are just fine when enacted on AI. Just the two of us. Quite a drastic pickup line, leaving characters to die just to guarantee your mind. She seems so sad and lonely. Don't think there's any hope for me. This hell
What kind of tablet am I using? This is a Wacom Cintiq 27 QHD. It's a lovely bit of kit. One of the most expensive things I've ever bought, but worth every penny.
Boris Nietzsche maker, I'll tell you later. It's either seen as us careening down an elevator. Must have been dreaming to think we'd make it clean escape. I doubt the one machine here could make it past a regulator. Well, we never had this many levels. Where's the excavators? What's so scary about a library and a record player? Wanna find the angel in a basement more dilapidated. This is kinda tasteful. Alice, tell me, who's your decorator? I'll never make a lady wait. I guess you'd say that I'm a player. Angel wants a date and I would really hate to aggravate her. Boris, don't you worry, I will never let her separate us. Hold you, where'd you go? Damn, guess I better go and save her. Alice thinks that hacking up my palace gonna medicate a fallacy. The treatment that the scholar need is honorize a rap against an animator. Alice, get back on your paper. Rhyming on the multiplay. My lyrics work on several layers.
If you thought the demons were your problem right now, well, the angels on the stage, so pipe down. If there are secrets that you want to find out, how about the machine and ride those pipes down? So you're on the path of the starving artist, but at the heart, well, the art is heartless. Ever seen a masterpiece get discarded? Start and depart for the art of darkness.
Out of the deep dark depths below, 3 ne'er-do-wells will avenge their souls with a spider and a wrench and a thirst to quench. Hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
Heave-ho, visitors coming crawling out the sea-hole. Giving you the willies as I'm stepping up my steamboat. Left here by the guards and beheaded by a rod. And some deadly black spots for the clod of this beer. Headed for the bread line, never ever meddled with the pencil-lead and bread lines. Monkey with a wrench might thunk you in the head. Henry, can you see the headlines? Animated dead by an enemy he designed. Well, this was an angel who swallowed a spider. It wriggled inside her and out came the striker. Who'd have thought your silly little villain for the children would be killing for your heroin? So let her win or die first.
If you thought the demons were your problem right now, well, the angels on the stage, so pipe down. If there are secrets that you want to find out, how about the machine and ride those pipes down? So you're on the path of the starving artist, but at the heart, well, the art is heartless. Ever seen a masterpiece get discarded? Start and depart for the art of darkness.
There's no need to be scared now. It's all the fun of the fairground. And I would say I'm on fair ground to take a little revenge now. Everybody's heard of Bertram Piedmont, because my work pertains a certain frisson, a hurtling free fall. Disturbing demons are out of season, so must you keep on. Are you caught in a spin? Well, it's a shame that your organs and limbs will be lost in the ink. Well, it's awfully grim. Did you want to be him? What's a better man than you've ever been? It's a downward spiral time. You felt a little hell up in the helter-skelter. No help or shelter. Board the ride. Don't you know you've got to be this tall to die? So sing along to the bouncing ball. Wave your flags and renounce these halls. You may have been sacked from this pantomime, but a pal of mine wants you recalled. So much along to
Farewell, Meta Machine. Thank you for tuning in.
the scoundrel crowd you've drawn. Let's stranded and down to this mangled form. To abandon us here was a
When did I YouTube? I'm not sure what you mean. When did I start doing YouTube? Many, many years ago. When did I start doing it successfully? About 2 years ago.
down neath the factory floor. Clap along to the rapturous score. 3 rounds down and back for more to find the keys in chapter 4. Remind me, have you heard that before?
If you thought the demons were your problem right now. Well, the angels on the stage, so pipe down. If there are secrets that you want to find out, how about we machine them right those pipes down? So you're on the path of the starving artist.
Get in there. Get in there.
Ever seen a masterpiece get discarded? Started the pot for the art of darkness. Started from the top, and now I've got to block them. I'm just popping off a Nosferatu's rostrum. Preposterous that after this my Oscars will be posthumous. I live for my work, but I die to stop them. Stationary should be stationary, shouldn't talk back. I need a shrink, I'm on the brink, the ink is fought back. Thought that the apocalypse was supposed to live on horseback. Screw that, deliverance was hidden in the Rorschach.
That's all, folks. Keep dreaming.
Welcome from Fixer Inc. to our brand new engineer. We're thrilled you picked us. We're here to bring you a brilliant new career. Yes, it's true that the terms of your servitude are a little bit unclear, but don't fear the years you'll be spending here. You're a lifelong pioneer. You're entering planetfall to a planet full of resources. Your contract calls that your life revolves around rounding up and exporting. And if you happen upon
Hang on, that's great. I don't like any of that at all.
take inventory of the spent debris, but best to leave any corpses. No time to grieve, so take relief in this briefing. These core values fix it, need you believing. You better love them if you wanna be leaving. But if you miss it, they'll keep on repeating. Rebrand that land before you as a grandiose factory floor. Commanded to handle it so you're free to construct more. You'll fall to a world of wonders that none have seen before. Convert that fertile earth to a furnace for churning ore. Flora and fauna, forced to the boundaries, part of the course when you're sports tearing down trees, pounding them down at the bow, These towers you founded around their account. Seas bountiful mounted the countless amounts, each bounded to compounds bound for the foundry. Sounded for drowns of the howls of the foul beast, just didn't out for revenge. So look out, deep down at the ground, fortune awaits. We just gotta burn down what's in the way. How fortunate that you have opted to stay with your life on the bottom line for our pay. So slave away, yes, say today, in place of wage, you'll pave the way. Stay in the black, wish shades of grey, keep sending stacks, you'll get back someday. We improvise and synergize, you improvise and synthesize to bring supplies and tinted skies. We think you spies as chimneys rise, the market cannot be denied. We couldn't stop it if we tried. That natural snapshot that you prize is simply profit in disguise. Drop 1,000 rods in the pod, chip 'em off, don't stop and move on to the modular frames. The rotors and cables, the table says we are waiting on lots of crates. And if we haven't got enough on your plate, well, we haven't got enough for the plate. To the stage of the caterium isn't great to fill the elevator by end of the day. Mother Nature is minted, it's evident. If we're a kid, the boy's the precedent. Where there's a will, there's a way to inheritance. Whether we killed her or not is irrelevant. No defense for delay, it's expensive, so pay up. Foreclosure's a moment away. Financially, we're financially. To contractually say it again. An industrial wonderland with 100 bells to ride on. Set teams to plunder and then find somewhere else to siphon. Explore. There's a whole ton of fun to be funneled and
I am indeed, Niconis. I am indeed.
this is a fix-it reminder. It's a lizard doggo eat lizard doggo world out there. But that doesn't mean it won't also try and eat you. So be careful. Those uniforms aren't cheap. You've been hurled without leaves to build worlds without leaves. Scorch the earth, burn the trees, flush the birds, squash the beasts. Get the customer they moan. If you creatures from their home, look
desk by 4. Literally, where would I put them?
I feel the music moving through every part of me. I see the beauty blooming out of every passing beat. I'm flying straight towards the light and there's no stopping me. I live my life inside impossible geometry.
There's a place I go where the bass not flows. Place time slows and daylight throws its shade on haze and radiant tones. I take my place and name my blows. My sabers glow as they compose in graceful trails of shapes and notes. These blades in places slaying foes. They play amazing laser shows. On a rip to revive with a slip for the last trick. A rip for the glockula brick to the side of the drip to a vibrant tide. Like a brick to a diamond. My skull's climbing high. With every strike I feel the energy rise. The way ahead of his bride is an incredible ride. It's music, the food of love that I'm serving it heavily diced. Wanna take me up to the skill? Only I make beat $100 bills. My high score's coming on the mill. Don't take sleep, running on the thrill. A prophecy fulfilled, and my prodigy revealed. On the top of any field, but I'm coming as a wheel. Now nothing else to kill. Every block is gonna build. And a company I build up with all of a brilliant. Red left, blue right, down, up, down, diagonal. Step left, move right, down to the ground. Now swap sides. Take Tetris and DDR with a little bit of rock band lead guitar. From the outside it might seem bizarre, but you might just never want to leave the art. Never in all of history before has cardio been touched, blistered before. But beware of the risk that you twist and deform, or you might just put your fist through a wall. The earth is stable, but you serve at the waves, the sound of the blades, late waves of the shapes, they raise with the pace, to the taste of the race. That's great to embrace with space is your playlist.
I feel the music moving through every part of me. I see the beauty blooming out of every passing beat. I'm flying straight towards the light and there's no stopping me. I live my life inside impossible geometry. I found a place where my playlist is play a rhapsody, where my heartbeat and the bass can weave a tapestry. I'm flying straight towards the light and there's no stopping me. I live my life inside impossible geometry.
Sure you can handle a Rubik's Cube, but can you still launch your wits right through with a little pair of sticks and an intense groove? Cause I feel like the risk of being misconstrued. Ain't no dojo, it's no fruit, no golden bricks to loot. Lego store might disapprove if they found their bricks is misused.
There we are. That's the Doom guy in bendy style fighting off ink monsters. Not super happy with this helmet though. That's better.
I can hear in headlights, sometimes hearing the flare of the red lights. Think this dude has fused of a head like really glued on fire, so I guess I should be using a medical helpline. But the truth is, it suits me just fine. Gonna do a few more tunes before bedtime.
I feel the music moving through every part of me. I see the beauty blooming out of every passing beat. I'm flying straight towards the light and there's no stopping me. I live my life inside impossible geometry. I found a place where my playlist plays a rhapsody, where my heartbeat and the bass can weave a tapestry. I'm flying straight towards the light and there's no stopping me. I live my life inside impossible geometry.
There we go. I think that's. Ooh, you know what else I could do? I could probably put some. Some of that going on there.
Well, hello again, here we go again. Start the show again. Hoping it was over, but you know that it'll never end. It's awful lonely in the cult that we've been living in. But now you're the only one that holds you to the bitter end. So we got a few bugs, we got a few glitches. You know the best hugs always leave a few stitches. Pull a few plugs, gotta flip a few switches. But to get along, we just need a few fixes. They're open nice and wide. Why don't you try us on for size? We here to spoil the surprise. So check the corner for your prize. Our favorite game that we've devised is hunt you down each time you hide. And now we're right before your eyes. We promise not to crawl inside. We promise not to crawl inside. You've been away for oh so long. No games to play when you were gone. But now you're here where you belong. And we are back together. We're going right back to the start. When you left it broke our hearts. But if it's you who's torn apart,
Beginning, there are bacon soup cans everywhere because it's a bendy image and bacon soup is all over the bendy games. Right, let's call that one done, I think. So, recap, so far we've done 3 of the 4. Started off with Alan's dog Muffin. Quite happy with how that came out, actually, that's quite adorable. Then Nix wanted this sort of standoff scene between the Beast from Over the Garden Wall and Thora from Jotun, I believe it's called, an indie game. And then Walter C. Dawners wanted the Doom guy in the Bendy universe. Finally, we have one for a couple of my mods who are also patrons and have banded together for a request, which is going to be an interesting one. This is for Moppy and Brett, who've requested themselves plus another one of my mods summoning me out of like a pentagram. I think this was for Halloween, but my Halloween streams got cancelled because I was ill. So it's happening now. Ah, see, Moppy's here. Good. Oh, of course, yeah, Brett isn't a mod. Whoops. Moppy and Brett, you talk to each other so much. Obviously friends. I sort of forget you're not both mods. Because it's rare that I'm talking to one of you and the other one isn't there. Right. Right, okay, so where's my references for this one? They're not in Photoshop, it's one of them's an actual photo of a person, so I won't put that on the stream. But, let's find it. Okay, so it's 3 people in Halloween costumes summoning me out of a summoning circle. Yeah. Yeah, let's draw that. My hair will get caught in my headphones. Right. Let's also save our work. Again, we'll probably thumbnail this one quite small before we expand it out.
Put you back together. We'll put you back together.
This should be this song's first outing on stream, I believe. Well, I may be wrong.
Gather brothers, gather sisters, soothe your blisters by the fire. Though our bones may ache and groan, we know our spirits never tire. The temperature's low, but our purpose is much higher. What's behind us mustn't blind us to divineness that transpires. Now our spires have expired, well to rest in each of you. London's not a place, it wasn't left beneath our boots, and by grace we have been blessed with that most elegant of truth. You stand here not abandoned, but as testament and proof. For the city is its people, and its people are its heart. Stood together against the weather, against the coming of the dark. Ne'er a lantern has been lit with so righty as a spark, when Providence claimed continence, but provided us an ark.
We moved north as awful forceful storms removed borders. Forced to leave the warmth behind, the daylight hours grew shorter. Unable to read at night, the people might dispute law books. Ushering the death of joy, division made a new order. Brute force and discipline ensures all the citizens are chipping in sufficiently. Under threat of imprisonment, liberties prohibited, retired its man
Rhyme Time Guy, I don't plan streaming games. Like, I stream artwork, and occasionally I stream games if I have time and I feel like it, but I'm not... game streaming isn't really my thing en masse, so I won't be planning ahead to stream games in particular. If it comes out and I have time and I feel like it, I might stream it, but I'm not going to plan to stream anything. Might have Angie on her knees simply because otherwise she's going to be a lot taller than the other two, who are sort of more avatars and quite small. The other one's a full-size person, so... Welcome back, Brett. How you doing?
Frozen omens say we should invoke another crusade.
We rush to crush dissent from those who claim we must repent. How could a benevolent God subject us to such events? Against the elements, precious seconds each of us has spent completing public penance could have been invested putting up the tents. Pragmatism's born of pessimism, not a full-blown pestilence infecting desperate residents with false hope. Now they've sworn oaths and pledged commitment to a cult. No mercy will be shown or quarter given. Fetch the coiled rope and hang them by the necks until it's taught. The lesson learned is certain. No forgiveness for giving attention to those worthless sermons. No measure of faith will keep you warm or sate your appetite. So pray heed the warning or we may just have to tax your life.
Gathering or evening prayer, we still battle for a season fair. We still huddle in the freezing air, or a summer there's not even there. If that sun won't rise on our horizon, we'll march on despite the skies and find that wheel of progress so well worn brought us no shelter from now. The book of laws is closed and its pages shine a light as the people fill the shrines in line with my divine right. This battlement of sacraments does chattel to our right. The sacrilegious and recalcitrant shall vow face the smite. Non-believers shan't deceive us. We shall greet their cheek with grievance. In this ceaseless season we redeem the meek with bleak obedience. Seeking each unheeding heathen, see them bleed or plead allegiance. Blessed be relief from freedom, lest ye feel the need for treason. Since the precept was decreed, it certainly...
Okay, that will do as a very, very rough template.
The sheep are people, thus they need to be subservient. Be so turbulent a firmament, the worst of men survive. Pray their mercy may preserve us once we touch the other side.
Now the book of laws is closed, you've no hope to try and fight. As the people fall in line and march in time with iron might. Non-believers shan't deceive us, we shall quit their cheek with grievance. In this ceaseless season we redeem the meek with bleak obedience. Seeking each unheeding heathen, see them bleed or plead allegiance. Blessed be relief from freedom, lest you feel the need for treason. Since the precept was decreed, its certainty was predetermined. Mere vermin of the people, thus they need to be subservient. They deserve paternal leadership, eternally prescriptive. Turn a leaf in the journal.
Also, Moppy, thank you for the reference of a picture of a pumpkin. I know what pumpkins look like.
Abusing the humans for my amusement since I hatched, and every afternoon since. You can look the clues, but you won't see any boot prints. Doesn't take a sleuth to deduce just who's been brewing up a feud with a bottle full of rube. Yes, I'm coming home to roost, and they're gonna need some tutoring. You can try to shoo me, but I'm a tad imprudent. This community is soon to see some new goosey improvements. All your property? Yes, it belongs to me. Oh, I see you disagree. Whoops, it's ruined. I waddle on to the allotment, squatting the shallots, then make off with half the plop while you're watching. Popped in for an half the gobble of your stocks, then I'm off to see the shops, and you wonder where your crops went. Run up with your onions, pluck a couple pumpkins. I don't even eat them, I just steal them and I dump them. Nothing's more fun than befuddling a bumpkin, huddled in the shrubbery while smuggling your luncheon. Didn't
knock, I just had to grab a quick fix. Leave it unlocked, I'll be back for cabbage picnic. Pick and mix, picking on a scared kid, mixing up his glasses on his ass while I scalper with his air fix.
What a foul day, wasted again, chasing water foul away. We've had it up to here and we're all about to break. Living in fear of the terror from the lake. What a foul day, wasted again, chasing water foul away. We'd stuffed them full of sage in the oven on a tray. With the RSPCA, say the bugger has to stay. So we thump it through the pain of another foul day.
Have a honkety honk, have a topple over buckets and they're dropping their bong from the noggins of flonkers who thought they could conquer me. Want an apology, tough luck, I'm off with your crockery. I do beg your pardon, I think you're in my garden. I've decided that it is, so please don't be disheartened. It's survival of the fittest and it harkens back to Darwin. I thought that we were British, don't you have a lip to harden?
He stole the keys to the gate, put me right in the lake, made me crush me thumb and up to run away.
He wrecked my roses
and broke my days.
Locked me in the garage, ravaged the marketplace.
Banned from the pub for messing with the punchers. Made up for me a monica and left me on me bum.
The big scary bird get me off with a quack. Stole a plane, made me pay the shop lady for it back.
I care not for fences, I'm on the offensive. A feathery devil who revels in senseless attempts at upending your endlessly friendly pretenses. Your temper's expended. Oh, was that expensive? None of it's hateful, you ought to be grateful. A face-off with nature is basically staple of countryside living. That's just what I'm bringing. Occasional chaos, but awfully tasteful. What a foul day, wasted again, chasing water foul away. We've had it up to here and we're all about to break.
Right, there's one. A Wooloo dressed as a pumpkin was one of the requests. Well, one of the people to be at this summoning circle event. Oh, he is. There we go.
Out and setting the borders. A little respect for the new pecking order. You call me a hoarder, a menace, a thief. Have you thought that I'm all that you've got? The relief from the boredom ensured by a rural existence of thickets and crickets and picnics.
Next up is Moppy, who wants to be dressed as Cousin It from the Addams Family, but if Cousin It was made of mops, so
My gift at the cost of your dignity. Every day's a fight with the stick that I'm given. I say it's only right that you give me that ribbon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so Cousin It made of mops. Again, it's a weird request on these streams, but that's kind of what makes them fun. I would never get to draw this weird stuff otherwise. I think it would be insane if I did the entire thing made of mops, so I sort of give it a mop-like texture, and then just do a few like actual evident mops.
Something hidden, think I blinked and so I scribble living deep within the dope sheets. Some unholy tome was written. Was this big man to be full of fake man? Some demonic pigment? I don't think that's proper use of the equipment. Siphoning frightening tyrants from the page into existence. No longer on the stage, golden age has gone away. Sketchy spooks, one to play, sing along or be afraid. More than this place is rep is stained. Who'll clean up this ink and paint? Big man is a stinking pain, let alone when it can make. I've had enough of those rubber hose, murder tunes, ink overflow, puppet show out to 10 million tattoos. 12 frames a second, everyone is spelling certain doom, mowing through a load of goo that's grown into a cherry tree. On the blotter, we just want a chance to be. The creators couldn't save us, you'll be slain by our machine. Think that I might go insane now as I try to solve this mystery, but you know that in between the breakdowns you can always find the keys. Yeah, kick it. Darkness roused, no house of mouse. Sing pen, kingpin, you're in my house now. No survival kit, chuck your textbooks out. No illusion, it's life. I'm devout. You call yourself an artist? Well, I don't think you even know what art is. To say that art is just catharsis. That's why my
This is actually pretty neat, this one, so I might keep this as final line work to tidy up the glasses a bit.
I worked hard for it, so you can waltz right in, take part of it, singing merry melodies through Tartarus. You drawn the line, I gave it life, an artifice. You got my telegrams where the right part of tricks. Just a pentagram.
chin Lazarus through my pen, rendered masochistic avarice.
Really, Moppy? I'm glad. Thank you very, very much, Niconis. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Patreon family, friend. Enjoy the wealth of wallpapers and MP3s and other such things. Right, now, Angie. How's this going to work? You have to be dressed as a unicorn. So... I'm guessing I'm going to go sort of the onesie route. You're the only one of the three who I've been given a reference for you, actually, to be in a costume. The other two are avatars. You're the only one who's actual person. So, this might be another layer of rough, actually, before I go in.
The devil's doodling and I guess he found the rotoscope. Cause now his scrawls can walk the halls of all the studios. Twisted animator, black magic machinator. Don't let him get you their adventures, have for less on paper. The squash you stretch you through the gears of their accursed creation. To bring to life a new imagineered abomination. Darkness reigns incarnate at the heart of this machine. Just how deep this inkwell goes is remaining to be seen. Think that I might go insane now as I try to solve this mystery. But you know that in between the breakdowns you can always find the key. That's all, folks. Tune in next week. Bye. Welcome to another exciting episode. This week, a little angel pays us a visit. Sharpen your pencil, seal the room. You think I'm mental, I think you're doomed. Experimental death cartoons have crossed the mantle. You're marooned by rising tides of inky gloom. Deprived of life and after you, well done, you survived chapter 2. But there's much more you have to do. I can feel my sins beating in my skin, inky seeping in. Shriek at every creak, this evil steeple that I'm creeping in. Not a peep, you know the creatures will be listening. There won't be a happy little jingle when I meet my end. Reams of paper sheets just weren't feasible to keep them in. Inky teeth beneath the seat to eat the hand that keeps the pen. Scream, I'll beg, or plead, these demons won't concede to reason in. Tragic movie magic shouldn't really let the reaper in. If it's true the pen is stronger than the sword, what am I supposed to do when the pen declares a war? I apologize if I haven't mentioned it before, but brandishing an axe is not a tactic I adore. It's impractical for tackling attackers who are drawn to the fact that I am battling satanic graphic spawn. I'll get some practice in by slashing through these splashes on the floor, but for every splatter hack, the pentagram attracts some more. Forget what you think you know, some angels come from down below. So light box off, peg bar the door, cause we're not locked in cells no more. You don't know what it means when people say that ink can bleed. If you think you've seen hell before, well, we're not locked in cells no more. Meet Alice, she's a devil of a dame. She's here to test your metal and you'll never be the same. There's some horns beneath the halo, so it's helpless to pray. She's a hell of a gal, don't believe what's in her name. If Betty Boop and Lucifer were merged into a frame, you'd make it glamorous. Sadomasochist knows how to play. A vaudevillian killing just to revel in the pain. But don't delay, you've got lots of levels left to play. She may have fell from heaven, but she's anything but sane. If you're running out of breath, then get your Ventolin and spray. But you won't delay your fate unless you let her have a way. With pain and death by numbers, and your guts will be the pain. You can run in hell for leather, but it's better if you stay. Cause we'll leave your legs severed before you ever get away. Make a choice, pick an or quit betting on a scathe. There's a secret that you're seeking and she's showing you the way. Forget what you think you know, some angels come from down below. So light box off, peg bar the door, cause we're not locked in cells no more. You don't know what it means when people say that ink can bleed. If you think you've seen hell before, well, we're not locked in cells no more. Now I'm huddled between the puddles balls and there's something coming at me. But Alice set me tasks, so I really mustn't dally. If I let her catch me slacking, she would hack me up and nab me to the carbonated carcass in the dark and catty valley. It's absurd, main characters are crawling up the walls. I bet Burbank doesn't have these problems at all. Seems Lucifer is in the skirt and crooning through the halls at all. Hell is breaking loose if her humans aren't indulged. So draw the curtains, draw the blinds. There's nowhere left to hide this time. Draw your lots and stand in line. You might survive till chapter 5. You've just earned your private screening. Grab your popcorn, quit your screaming. Drawn and quartered gets new meaning. Think that might be ink you're bleeding. Dancing demons, Venus scheming. Secrets still that need revealing. Now it's time to start believing. Alice doesn't want you leaving.
Patella? I barely know her.
Sans, stop your tomfoolery. We are here to stand guard. Wait here and keep your eyes out for humans.
Eyes out? My eyes came out years ago. Well, what do we got here? They call me Sans, I'm the sheriff of these parts. Yeah, just kidding. I work on a grease cart, grilling up hot dogs to genocidal toddlers. You can run, but I'll know if you restart. If you want a bad time, then you're in the right place. Just look into my eyes, see my funny tight face. I'm really quite a nice guy, but if you pick a fight, I will hunt you all your life through time and space. Can you blame me if I feel a little hubris for my fame for making things a little humorous? I can tickle your bones to the tip of your toes. Well, unless you're my bro, jokes flow over his head.
Sans, who's there, you ridiculous scamp?
No one, it's just an inconspicuous lamp. If you ever meet a skeleton and towels and some Weddleton, just humor him and let him know
Okay,
that
that's
he's
good
a
enough
champ.
for a rough, and then this guy up top.
Never one was in the upper echelon, a clever pun. I'll make you laugh or cry depending on the run you set upon.
Spooky, scary, sending shivers down your spine.
You best prepare for a hilariously bad time.
Every human one day ends up 6 feet underground. But you're heading for a grave that's buried way, way deeper down.
Yeah, a human! Call the guards! Wait a minute, that's my job. To capture a nab you won't be hard. This maze is made with electric charge! Wait, how did you get this far? It took 3 weeks to wreck this part. I genuinely didn't expect this far. How did you correctly guess this part? I am Papyrus! Snap set, armed and ready. This medals on my armor already. Oh, got some spaghetti. You're nervous, but oh, that is good spaghetti. Where was I? I keep on forgetting. I am Papyrus, chef of the King's Brigade. With the culinary skills, leave you flambéed. It's a shame that after you taste my blade, you won't have space for my bolognese.
So I guess you could say that he passed away.
Sans, is this how you have to behave? I'm trying to challenge this dastardly knave. Now I've run out of bars and they've just run away.
We're spooky, scary, sending shivers down your spine.
I serve spaghetti and incredibly good rhyme. Yeah.
Every human one day ends up 6 feet underground. But you're heading for a grave that's buried way, way deeper down.
So you took a little fall till you think you got the gold to survive extermination. Trapped deep below, and all you gotta show is your determination. There's no tutorial, it's as gory as can be. Will the weight of your sins leave you snowed in? There's no mercy. Who dares disturb me from my slumber? Stick around, this will be a fun number. I'm fully versed in tearing all the universe asunder. I also have a specialty and I'm a useful lung. I'm a puzzle in the bubble in the stuff of your dreams. Up to reality and guzzle of the stuff in between. You'll be befuddled when I muscle in and muddle the seams. Hit the shuffle and I'll tumble through the bubble you stream. You're in trouble, you see. Try and tumble with the double you deem. You'll take a tumble and you'll crumble into rubble to green. I bring the muscle to the scuffle, thus a couple of themes. But my bosses won't be loud enough to muffle. Just get caught in the cycle of an undying skeleton. Might as well strive to be front of the peloton. Top of my field, but out of my elements. Testing your death will be a welcome experiment. I reign eternal, so be certain that I'm well rehearsed. Rhymes are very fine and every line just like a multiverse. Every parallel dimension is at my command. But when it comes to spitting fire, I've the matter in hand.
We're spooky, scary, sending shivers down your spine.
I'm outside of time and space, but I'm afraid you're just out of time.
Every human one day ends up
could feel it in your bones.
Way, way deeper down.
This thing the two of you bigger is making my skin crawl.
Way, way deeper down.
Listen up! There's over 100 beverage puns hidden in this song. Can you find them all?
Tea are brewed up and running. Ooh, long time coming. You're cordially invited. Squash and sprites while rum and gunning. Picture this, just a couple of cups and a lot of trouble bubbling up. Together when I mean a deal with the devil to the heat of the kettle that is stuck in a rut. It's inside a Hell's Casino, that they'd no bitter. What do they know? One so much had a Mountain Dew. King Dice Shiraz wouldn't pay the fee, no. He'd pay their tab if they played through the vault or become slaves. Struck a deal, made a mockery of fair trade. Let's see how the Dark Lord does against them all gray.
Here's a real high-class bout.
Milk, milk, lemonade.
Okay, let's start cleaning this up.
Suck it up, you've debts to pay. Don't forget the deal you made. Milk, milk, lemonade. All spread.
Actually, before I do start cleaning it up, Moppy, Brett's, Angie, any feedback before I start finalising this?
No cappuccino. Infernal bailiffs to pay a bailiffs. Hardly what I call a dream job. It's 2 cups, 1 apocalypse, so you better start taking off your list. All the wine and brew, 2 buck with Fizzo. Snapped in half and smashed like crystal. Endless monsters out to get me. I won't be chided, I'm filled with Pepsi. I'm a rock star, I got the moxie to decollect my demonic proxy. Autopsy, call the corona. This crockery's come for your salsa. I got a plane, no flying saucer.
Where did I get the tablet? The internet. I ordered it off. I can't remember which company I got it from. I think Staples. It's by Wacom. You can buy Wacom tablets from lots of different places. Thank you, Brett. Ray, that is exactly the idea. He's supposed to. Right, well, if you're happy with it, I will start tidying it.
As in, the guns, the Loden's finger guns. Get your mind out of the gutter. Rosé cheeks and a couple of handguns. Pop a cork in your ass, don't need no magnum. Champagne bubbling, don't misjudge. Martini gloves can pack a punch.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Milk, milk, lemonade. Round the corner, Satan way. Suck it up, you've debts to pay. Don't forget the deal you made. Lynch up half the town. You drag them all back down. Looks like I've joined your cult. Hope you're prepared to meet your fate. I'm a star by killing monsters, and just one soul is all it costs. Not sponsored, you best call a doctor. Peppering my enemies with energy shots. I'll crush you flat, why try escape? Leave you bobbing on the crest of the ocean spray. Hard to port, I'll react the boat. This sailor Jerry rigged the game. I'll send this captain to the Morgan, then it's on tequila gorgon. Haunted espresso boring. Big red bully of a gin that a fortune. Power thirst, you slurp redemption. What ones would have all looks awful tempting? Cold-hearted, slashing my targets. Ice at a slice when I call you dead sin. Don't be blue, non-personal bro. To break this curds out ways to go. I'm dropping demons from A to Z, but mostly just to H2O.
Perhaps a little. Yeah, okay, I can do that.
Sneaking down the stairs, peeling back the paper. Don't tear, I'll rewrap it later. I wouldn't care, I'm a gift invader. Nobody's there when I go to wake. Nobody's aware I'm off on a cape. I'm a little scared, this is what you paid for? Did Wade get a play test? Did make their wares just a little safer. I was not prepared, there was no disclaimer to account for their jeopardous behavior. Take care to avoid the danger. I know you're there and you won't escape her. The show's a bear or a Power Ranger. I went for presents, a little stranger. Now these babies have to save me? They want me dead, do they want a savior? You'd better not pout, you'd better not cry. If she is the sound, you'll probably die. You'd better have a silent night, or you'll have a violent fright. Creatures are stirring, soft fur and red eyes.
Eyes in the dark, keep following on.
festive season. They have to hide from obsessive demons. All around the tree, battery-powered heathens. Calling out to me, cause they wanna feed him. Charge them if they sleep, brush until they're gleaming. Tend to every need, or they start a screaming. Maybe not a peep, mama's been a scheming. And she's gonna keep coming till I'm bleeding. With all the eggs that you guys are leaving. Should I be collecting for a reason? Already got a lot of problems I'm dealing. Treasure hunt is not what I need this evening. Sugar plums, I don't think I'm dreaming. That these boxes have receipts in. At least a Furby wouldn't hurt me. And in the dark, they'd just be sleeping. Alone on the porch and my torch keeps on dying. How come the
Oh, thank you, Case.
last longer than mine? Just wanna rest
Now,
in
horns, Angie suggested. Because the hair's already quite horn-like, so putting horns over the top might they might just blend in. So go full on like demon horns from the back of the head sort of style. Or really little ones. That probably actually is probably easier. Yeah, if we go for little horns. Yeah, that works. We'll see about a red hue once the line art's done. Ooh, that was a satisfying line. Sometimes you luck out with the line and just first try you get a really nice fluid line. Not always, but sometimes.
Congratulations on completing your first day. However, your job isn't over just yet.
Get the quick in the gears, sweeping your ears. Deep secrets we've been keeping for years. Could be keeping their teeth and your sheets from arrears. No funeral covers the torch your affairs. Putting feet to the knees at the leap for career. The cuddly creatures could leave you in tears. The culinary teachers could leave you prepared. The barn in the kitchen screaming at fear.
You gotta be kidding me. Kitties come here? Those tyrannical, mechanical, murderous bears. I was planning on a life with the restaurants here. So robotics was probably an awful idea. Now I'm the boss of a cursed pizzeria. No villain, just an innocent entrepreneur. I wanna fill children with fun, with cheer. Not kill them and fill them with pistons and gears.
Why these plunges? Now it goes down, they can't come up. Welcome to the Fazbear family. We family fun with some tragedy. You suck your savings, they'll sink their teeth into a juicy slice or a lobotomy. Who's scared of a little liability? Health and safety, or of a luxury? You're gonna want to learn till it's unclear. Just know the crust on all this good stuff here.
So play the music, light the lights. You're gonna get a private show tonight. Discount items might be nice, but save too much, you'll pay the price. There's a world of cheap attractions to buy, or save the cash and find them outside. The pestilent elephant is a hell of a find, but a malevolent element could develop inside. We're gonna get you to the end
Ooh,
of the week.
that was also not bad.
On a restaurant effortlessly, 'cause you can clean the toilets at the press of the key. Just check the ball pit for any fleshy debris.
Close, glossy floss, the first step to true romance. Welcome to the Fazbear family. We family fun with some tragedy. You suck your savings, they'll sink their teeth into a juicy slice or a lobotomy. Who's scared of a little liability?
Right, who's next? Woo!
It's the birthday boy!
Hello again, here we go again, start the show again. Think we all know the direction this is going in. Using the vents to prevent us getting in. Then you get a hug from a friendly exoskeleton.
It's a fun voice, but it's not an easy voice to do a lot of.
So make us whole, feed us the souls that you've collected. I'm not a monster, I just want to be loved. And on what you designed, Daddy, do you feel pride? Want to talk about these feelings inside? But every time I open up, some children tend to die.
The one thing about Wooloo is the pupils are these little horizontal lines, which means it always looks like they're squinting or very tired. I might have to just do normal pupils. Like, you can't emote with them very well.
Congratulations, your probation was a triumph. But we're afraid that you're now surplus to requirements. Unfortunately, we will have to keep you silent. You'll find our severance package gets a little violent.
Welcome to the Fazbear family. We family fun with some tragedy. Use something to say things now secret teeth into a juicy slice of a vanity. Who's scared of a little liability? Health and safety, more of a luxury. If you're not allowed to learn to live it's unclear, know the crust on all that's getting stuffed here.
It's getting hot in here. Or is it just me?
Well, JT set a challenge, I'm here to answer it. You want facts, boy? Well, you asked for it. I'm gonna give you some trivia.
Thanks,
master
Moppy.
it, and put the facts on blast till class dismissed. It's the truth, ain't no party trick. I'm bringing facts to the web like King Carter did. So get your notebooks out, you can quote the track. It's not a trivial pursuit, it's a matter of fact.
Please have your pen and paper ready. The fact will commence in 3, 2, 1. Facts.
Black thud falconet, world's smallest bird of prey. Giraffe's neck may be long, but only 7 vertebrae. That's the same as you would find in anybody. You were made, reckon you weigh 75 pounds and leaves a day. The opposite of deja vu is Jamie vu. It's when something familiar feels strangely new. A smilodon is what you'd really call a saber tooth, and they were nothing like tigers, to say the truth. A reindeer's eyes go through a range of hues. They're gold, but in the winter change to blue. There are more hats in Team Fortress 2 than there are real thoughts in the whole EU. Well, Biotic 56 years too complete, so by the time it was built, thoughts were obsolete. But since the 90s, you will find it's been in use constantly as a setting of a game show on TV. That's the sound of a Honda for Indy's Boulder Dash. No one really knows the etymology of Boulder Dash. Escobar had so much gold to stash, he spent thousands on rubber bands just to roll the cash. A group of jellyfish is called a smack. A safety helmet was the purpose of a bowler hat. You don't feel pain if you're a naked mole rat. 39 is the record for the oldest cat. Buckle up, this one's a little morbid. In the 50s, laugh tracks were recorded. So if a new show has a canned laughed audience, there's a good chance that the laughers are all dead. There's no letter B until you get up to a billion. An ice cream tester had a tongue in short of millions. 99 zeros and a duo trigintillion. 99 sides.
Niconis, the tattoos on my wrists are from Bioshock. They're the tattoos the protagonist in Bioshock has.
Tommy Cooper died live in the middle of a quip, but my granddad once taught him how to build a ship. Jay's the only letter that is not in any element. The White House got power when Harrison was president, but he never touched the switches. He was scared of them. Relevant. Thomas Edison killed an elephant. There was no electricity in Ethiopia till 1896, when the emperor ordered a brand new electric chair and realized they couldn't plug it in anywhere. The world's first batteries may have been Roman. 3% of all the world's cheese gets stolen. Figs use wasps to spread their pollen, but the wasps get trapped and the figs dissolve them. A strawberry's not a berry in any way, but bananas are and share half of all our DNA. The first fruit eaten on the moon was canned peaches. From canned peaches onto grand speech.
My Wooloo reference image gone.
Speech can't be debated, except the fact that Winston Churchill never really made it. Yeah, he wrote it and performed it, but the government, of course.
Some little toe things.
Made years after the war. He was Dippy Dog before he was Goofy. Scared Scarecrow to once called Hobbity Boobies. Jordan and Bugs once advertised shoes. These ads got so popular they went and made a movie. Green screen.
Okay, that's Walloo lined in there.
Long ago they used a yellow
It's too
screen
moppy.
lamps on a plain white film make a certain shade of yellow that's invisible on film.
In Disney's Mary Poppins, so supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You know what, we said we didn't need to do Moppy, didn't we? Because Moppy actually I did pretty clean to begin with, so we're just gonna...
Reversed. Letter for letter, it's suacodlateticulagarphalabrus. And if you think I'm saying that on the beat, you're mad. And that's a fact.
There's more ways to stack a deck of cards than the galaxy has stars, and each year we eat so much Nutella that you can span
There
a
we go.
great wall of China with the jars. Coca-Cola sells so many drinks worldwide, the measuring profit just won't suffice. So share a throat is a scale they've devised for the percentage of humanity's hydration they provide. Memetics
So
is
that
the
leaves
study of
Angie.
shared ideas. It is where the word meme first appeared. Johnny Cash was a radio engineer, and when Stalin died, he was the first to hear that in the wild there are less flamingos than plastic ones on lawns. The man who invented the tube for Pringles had his ashes buried in one. Every second 5,000 statuses are updated, 4,000 brand new stars are created. Every single second takes hours when animated. I'm gonna stop now or I'll never ever make it. If you set a challenge, I'm bound to react. JT, this has been my counterattack. If you saw it through, have a pat on the back. It's not a trivial pursuit, it's a matter of fact.
Roll up and put down your controller. Forget the clock, the tabletop is what the cause of. So grab some paper and start taking down the scores. But don't forget you're up against the chairman of the board.
Right then, games night everyone. What's up first? I know what my money's on. If you're into causing a family schism, consider some tabletop capitalism. A battle of balances, man I'm so talented, mopping up profit with randy and callousness. Isn't much use for financial analysis, banks are all frozen, the throes of paralysis. Golly, it's very nice crushing the parasites, man I'm in paradise. Give me a paradise, hold 'em, I blow 'em, I roll 'em, I'm strolling my token right over the go. And I'm folding the dough and I'm throwing it home to my portfolio. My monopoly grows, you won't topple me, no. I'm a polished demolisher, dropping hotels right on top of my foes. If you stop on your boat or my property, know that it's probably honestly gonna be more than the cost of the whole of the global economy. So you should just stop and offer me all of your keys and your dog. Well, you could call it a robbery, you can't afford an apology. All your accountants would flounder and wobble. The top of my profits would boggle a monarchy. Stopping me, ha! Take me to court. All that I'm making, I'm taking abroad. Stuck under the board. So send me to jail and then pay off my bail with your rent. Have you thought about having your assets absorbed? Extorting the poor, what's cutting the cord? A community beauty award. You pitifully bid in futility. I've got the roads and the rails and utilities. So bring the waterworks, your tears will oil the gears of my infamy. Kid in the living room, sat on the floor, imagining I'm on the cover of Forbes. I'm turning this city upside down, which really amounts to you flipping the board. Now I know nobody likes a loot box economy, but I think we can all agree on a community chest. Roll up and put down your controller. Forget the Steam sale, I'm a steamroller. Yeah, the 12-year-olds on Xbox don't they bolster up your scores. But now, my friend, you're up against the chairman of the board. Think you can beat me? Winning is my middle name, which does not make it a proper noun. Have you heard the word upon the street? The nerds prefer our words discreetly, neatly placed upon a sheet when we compete. Word of fringes for the weak, a cheap pretender to the peak of wordy splendor. Classic Scrabble can unleash, except you see it never leaves me satisfied. With standard boards are utilised, I play my Scrabble supersized. It makes the points quadrupleize. There's ancient mosaics, not half as prosaic, cause when I am placing my tiles and amazing displays, every play of foray and intrinsic ballistic linguistic forte. I'm a dictionary, kicking my score into space, or at least to the corners. A double what score is for poor, but I'm playing for triple or more, stacking multiples up on the board. In a single retort to your pitiful, awful attempt to bore. Now the pen and the sword could never compare to the weapons I brought for the four. 7 letters is all I need to do more for literature than Dickens and Shakespeare could ever have bought. My lexicon's better than anything ever attempted before.
Wait, what are we debating? Yuri Mastermind, yes, I have played quite a lot of the Outer Worlds. I've managed to find some time. At the expense of my my sleeping schedule, I found some time to play a bit of the Outer Worlds. I'm very much enjoying it.
Some of the rhymes you've heard, face it, you couldn't find the words. Victory is mine, which uses all.
Yes, I looked away for a bit. What are we debating? What's happening in January? What am I doing or not doing? Bioshock song. Oh, right, yeah. I do plan to do a Bioshock song eventually when I find time.
And I'll be first to shed some light. Now Mr. Black is on the ground, a victim of a crime most foul. I put to you that here and now, within this crumbling country house, amongst this strange and sundry crowd, a murderer is on the prowl. Leave it to me to tell you how the heinous deed was carried out. This melting pot has overboiled. Watch out, you'll get your loafers soiled. I've a dastard foe to foil, and I'm not half a Conan Doyle. I'll tackle the clue to this gaggle room. There's no slagging to do when I'm tracking the truth. I'm an accurate sleuth with immaculate proof. I'll investigate better than Agatha could. Did a blag and attack with a candle or noose? So was it a spanner he actually used? This spanner is packed with all manner of tools. Although Hasbro have had the hatchet removed for enacting a plan for dispatching a fool. The plan that was hatched with both heartless and cruel. The garden, the pantry, the parlour, the pool. The rooms will depend on the board that you use. Hold it, I've sold it. Know for certain that the culprit used the Colonel's old revolver stolen from the drawer that holds it in the kitchen. Finger itching on the trigger, chamber loaded. And I say I want it noted. Reverend Green's the one who pulled it. But I've got the gun and I've got that scene, which instantly vindicate for Mr. Green. With all that is left on the board, it would seem to infer that the murderer must have been me. Oh dear. It appears I've made a grave mistake. Roller, I put down your controller. Forget my rule, I'm a high roller. You may be a master with a blaster or a sword, but now, my friend, you're up against the chairman of the board. I tell you, if I had £1 for every game of Monopoly I've won, I could buy, well, another game of Monopoly, probably. I see you're drawing a blank, which you can use in place of any other letter. We should really stop now. I think we've done this joke to death. I walk to school with my best friend. Surprise, surprise, she's late again. She's got a glove, she wants me in. Don't think I've ever raised a pen. I'll consider it, sure. No fan of literature. Books with less pictures than words leave me a little bit bored. Hey, they promised cupcakes, so it's a chance that I'll take. Four gorgeous girls await me. Okay, I think that I'll stay. Say Ari's a loop and QK.
Okay. That works. Now, let's put that red hue. Actually, there isn't a summoning circle, is there? Which I guess was half the point of this picture. Let's do that quickly. Gotta love the symmetry tool. Drawing circles in perspective is not fun though. You say you want a red hue, but logically it would be more of an orangey red. Do I prefer the original or the orchestral? I don't have a preference either way. I mean, the original definitely is more popular. I guess to listen to, I prefer the original, but I still had a lot of fun making the orchestral one. Oh, it's frozen on me now. Come on. Behave. You're better than this.
Wait a second. Weren't there other girls here?
No.
Monica, Luke and Cookie. Monica, sweet and cutie. Monica, deep
Come on,
and brooding.
respond.
Monica, brains and beauty. Monica, sees right through me. Monica,
Please.
all that you need. Monica, all that you need. Monica, all that you need. I'm not an ugly guy, but I can understand.
I'm just going to screen cap this image just in case. In case this does completely die. Photoshop's very good at recovering crashed files these days, but just in case, I'm just going to salvage that so I have that tucked away. Let me just do that and do a Control-Alt-Delete. Never done that while streaming before. Oh, blimey, okay, I think it came back. Look, there's lots of extra dots everywhere. Okay, good. Recovered. There we go. It just did a Control-Alt-Delete to remind it that it had to respond. Now I can undo. There we go. Back to where we were. Oh yeah, whoops. Always forget about that, thanks. There we go.
Hey lads, oh lads, look at the comforts of home, you're a nomad. We've lost so much since we first started. Are a hot, cold, or a weak, cold-hearted. So pray to your Lord or your foreman, that the sun might rise in the morning. They told us hell was warm, but our empire fell for shelter from the storm.
From London town, nothing left but rubble there to plunder now. Torn asunder, buried underground. Beneath the tundra at 100 weight, the brothers drowned. Now we're gonna need another crown. So huddle round, hunker down, man the shovels plow. And every 100 paces pray and lay another down. Another mother, son or lover lost, the frost is out. But lonely drifters in the snow drift won't be scuppered now. Stay devout, tough it out till the sun is out. Trust the censors and dissenters, hunt and flush them out. Keep the faith and trust there's grace behind the thunder clouds. A fall in line and marching time against the climate proud. What are we becoming now? Is this the life we prayed for? Time is running out. There's nothing left but labor. We write our future in the eyes like it was pen and paper. Leave for future generations more than just a generator. We must never waver. This is the price we pay for safety one day for our children on the path we pave them. And in the end, know the history depends on an empire forged in the flames of what we gave up.
Hey lads, oh lads, look at the comforts of home, you're a nomad. We've lost so much since we first started. Are a hot, cold, or a weak, cold-hearted. So pray to your Lord or your foreman, that the sun might rise in the morning. They told us hell was warm, but our empire fell for shelter from the storm.
Turn your colors to the wind as our odyssey begins. Feel the ice creeping in till your bones sing. And as the tempest descends and your ears ring, that's the bells of the church that we're preaching. Now grieving is a luxury we spun to weave our cloaks. Comfort, warmth and plenty feel like centuries ago. The storm will crush our spirits like a tent beneath the snow. Every upper lip gets stiff at 20 C below. No gold or silver coal's the only thing of worth to me. The only precious metal to our name would be the mercury. That fragile strip of burgundy that ever hurtles to the deep, alerting us as Mother Nature's taking every cursed degree. I've nothing left, my only treasure is my word to keep. Keep bellies filled, treat the ill and preserve the heat. But can I keep the peace as we bleed through adversity? How's a shepherd supposed to lead without a dog to herd the sheep? These choices that I make to save our nation. What's a little sawdust when you face annihilation? Is childhood so sacred, or just resources wasted? Every value that I thought I had debased and raised to save us.
Hey lads, oh lads, look at the comforts of home, you're a nomad. We've lost so much since we first started. Are a hot, cold, or a weak, cold-hearted. So pray to your Lord or your foreman, that the sun might rise in the morning. They told us hell was warm, but our empire fell for shelter from the storm.
Growing up snowflakes are the same, and everyone's a wonder, something not to take in vain. Of Mother Nature's beauty, of the universe at play, seems that she's abstained from duty, left us here and turned away. Fingers splintered into kindling, and hearts are dark as coal. As heat and hope are dwindling, we march towards our goal, committed to the hymns we sing, so after all is told, the generations after us aren't cast into the cold. So burn us in the furnace, that our souls ignite the flames. Use our bones to stoke the embers, use our blood to oil the chains. We are nothing now but engines rending flesh to find a way, and as we fall we know we die to light a brighter day. Every shiver will deliver us deliverance in time. Burn the incense of our innocence, and innocence we thrive. The future that we're building will be worth its weight in lives. So take heed but take no pity, as the city must survive.
Transferred, I knew. My last school had a few too many waifus, so after a few suicides, I moved up just after a class I wouldn't have to survive through. First day, wow, I'm excited. Numbers is what I take pride in. I can do times and divide in best in class. And
We're not sure what I'm doing shading-wise here. I'm just playing about with gradients, seeing what works.
He's a bit unsightly. My professor sure to like me.
My name is Baldy. Greetings, class.
Test me, sir. I'm sure to pass.
First question, what's 2 plus 1?
Easy 3, boy, this is fun.
You're doing great. What's 2 plus 8?
10 is what I calculate.
Question 3, what's 4, 5, 7, 2, 1 times 4, 8, 3,
What?
1, 8, 4, 6, 8, 5, 2, 9, 2, 9, 1, 4, 3, 7, 6, 8, 3, 4, 1.
I need to call my mom, but I've got no hall pass, so I'm stuck hiding from a balding psychopath.
You got the question wrong. See me after class.
Numbers are harmless fun, but they're the aftermath.
It's slender and Mavis speaking, we're freaking, and the baby took to teaching. That would be the creature we're seeing creeping around this evening. Education's not a vocation, this abomination should be seeking. Is he trying to expand my mind or just leave pieces on the ceiling? Chapter to tackle, attack from the faculty. Glass can't grab snacks for the calories running, but some take stamina actually. Now I'll see what they mean by a mathlete. Do I not need to pass from my family? Calculus enter the hazardous category. Practice and measured and faster fatalities. Even the dazzardly janitors after me. Sweet. The massacre sanitary. Jump rope frantically. On a roll on this honor roll tragedy. Won't be home after. I hope there's no back degree after I graduate. It's a baffling fallacy. Any establishment pays them a salary. Next time I'm pitching for extracurriculars, I'm gonna stay playing Big Brain Academy.
I need to call my mom, but I've got no hall pass, so I'm stuck hiding from a balding psychopath.
You got the question wrong. See me after class.
Numbers are harmless fun, but they're the aftermath.
Who signed off making minors go through such frats to find all these notebooks with an old dude with an old rule? Like a sand hunter down through the whole school. There's a gold rule, pay attention. If they broke, you'll get detention. There's a bully in a sock with a vengeance, and the principal's a little bit relentless. Show my infractions, if fractions, it's 1 and 1. Each action's dragging me straight back to this classroom. Trapped as that ruler is slapping. This sub's gonna put me in traction. Man, I've got no chance of passing if even that pan can't manage haphazard mathematic madness.
My man does a glass, let you strike me down. Forget Fortnite, this is a battle royale, and I gotta get out. But there we go, but I found it keeps locking me down. As soon as I come around,
Bet you regret it the second the roll call calls your name. That extra credit won't get you nothing but early grade.
When will you learn?
I wanna play with someone. I got nowhere to turn. I think this game is broken.
Detention for you.
I hear the doors you open.
Marked for death and had my snack bar stolen. Call my mom, tell her to get here fast because I'm hiding from a balding psychopath.
You got the question wrong. See me after class.
Numbers are harmless fun, but fear the aftermath.
So many layers.
Fear the aftermath.
Welcome to the Lucky 38. Glad you could make the trip. The crowning jewel in the oasis of the Vegas Strip. I'm Robert Edwin House, the founder of this place of rest, a haven say if you can pay the rent. Understand that if you try to stop my plans, you'll come to harm. I ensure that every bandit standing here has just one arm. I eschew the grandeur, built a land for all that's free from smarm. But show your hand, I'll flush you out straight down to the farm. You blunder in and wonder if a bunch of chips can run the strip. 100 twits with guns and clips have tried their luck and lost the bet. I funded it, I'm one with it, so watch your lip or run the risk. Cause if you're here to plunder it, you might just end up under it.
Hit them, you can fold them, stack the deck and weigh the dice. All that glitters isn't golden. Cash that check, you'll pay the price. Might be safer in the desert, only dust to judge your sins. But those who wager aren't so clever, cause in heaven, well, the house always wins. The house always wins. House always wins. House always wins.
Oh, there we go. That's not bad.
You want to see the prophets of democracy? Then go and see 'em. Across the street, a bunch of freaks are playing Colosseum. Honestly, was the world you wanted what you got to see when you were dropping crosses into boxes behind polling screens? Was dropping bombs your chosen option? Did you vote for screams? Was the apocalypse your politician's policy? Did you put stock in their preposturing and prophecy? A shining future built on squabble-free equality? That every day you'd get your plate of steak and collard greens? The human race was capable of anything but want and greed? But now that world is gone and what lived on belongs to me. That freedom you so wanted's now the cost of living comfortably. Peace is just a product with a focused test of billions, and the test was unsuccessful, so we altered its description.
Your safety now provided by the guys at Robco Services.
For one ongoing price of your unwavering subservience. Impressed, I raised the stakes, return this land to vibrance. Witness as I raise estates from mud and random violence. Business is the way to stay the bloody hand of tyrants. Convinced yet, sail and ask my buddy, Andrew Ryan. A grip of iron never tires. Head of iron, lead and wires. Neon veins and ancient spires. Pump the captain, I respire. The economy is ash, I didn't light the fire. But I can always turn a profit sweeping up the pyre.
There we go. I think that's done. Got there in the end. How's that? That was fun. That was fun. I wasn't expecting that one to be to come out as well as it did. Actually, to be honest with you, I thought the idea was so off the wall I wouldn't make it work, but it came out okay. You know, actually, I might do a no, not that.
I saw the path, I preempted those ascending arms. My gilded heart beats forever on to mend the scars. I built an ark out of empty spas and trendy bars. Mended the families, befriended with the NCR. I raised the wasteland from a band of little fight clubs. I handle situations delicately, white gloves. I'm the chairman of the board, taxing on your survival out to murder competition, then sit back and hike the price up. Oh no, a society trapped in a snow globe. No surprises, the raptors are no show. Undeniably tragic is no hope. The Mojave is savage, it's no home. And to like it to manage the whole show. To the glitz of the glamour and show boats. Built a patch of a man from a folio.
There we go. A slightly brighter floor area immediately around the. There we go.
I built a paradise, you might as well desert your faith. Long ago when we aimed Armageddon at those pearly gates, I used that molten gold to rebuild heaven at the 38.
Have I missed any of Angie's piercings? I apologise. Let me check the reference image I have. I only see Angie's earring. Oh, there's a couple of other little ones, much smaller, on the ear. Fine. Angie, feel free to correct me if there's any piercings I'm getting wrong here. The earrings you have in this photograph, there's a long one and there looks like two sort of studs. I'm going to guess sort of roughly where they go. On there, and then on there. Let me guess. White signature, that's easily doable. Don't know why it came out like that. Doable.
day is dawning, a million smiles are forming. Our shimmering eyes are all enthralled. No, there's nothing like conforming. Perish the thought of morning. Did you ignore the warnings or negative thoughts aboard?
My lord, did you check your joy
Right.
this morning?
Ask anybody in Wellington Wells, they'll tell you it's terribly swell. Delirious dead and
Okay, last chance. Any of you three involved in this picture for any tweaks or changes? If not, we'll call it done. Whilst you're writing about that, I've noticed a mistake on Angie. This area is filled in when it shouldn't be, because I did a selection and didn't account for little gaps.
another rebellion quelled. Dust off your suspenders and belts. It's horrendous to dwell to remember how splendid it felt to surrender yourself. The roses we grow, terrible smell.
There we go. My pleasure, Moppy. Thank you. You're the one who's pledging on Patreon for this reward. So, well, you and Brett's. So, thank you. Any more requests left? No, this was the last one. A fair number of people in the Doodle request here didn't send any November requests through yet. So chances are there'll be a stream later this month to do some more of these. But of all the requests I have currently in, I think this is all of them. There's a couple of people who've asked to save theirs till December so they can have a more complicated one. So I think that's everyone. If anyone's watching who has a request that they've sent me on Patreon that I've missed somehow, do let me know, because I think that's everyone. Oh, okay. I'm clearly not looking closely enough at your picture, Angie. My apologies. It is quite a small picture. Lower left lip. Okay, lower left lip is... You're facing... In the photo I've got, your left side of your face is away from the camera. That's why I couldn't see that. And, There's an issue? What was the issue? Oh, is it an old picture? Is there incorrect piercings in the picture? I see. Well, I can add those. That's no trouble. Lower left lip. And right. Okay. Left lip and right nose stud. So how right would be. There we go. So does that? Oh, I haven't given you any eyebrows. My gosh, I drew them in the rough, but I did not include them. Should have noticed that sooner. There we go.
Just the thing to stop the rabble hits. Grin pops and tablets. No matter what the matter is. Sins forgot, fabulous. Cast off with the ardent misfits. Lamenting the garden districts. Throw your doses in the bins district.
Okay, there we go. Anything else?
You can't react not knowing what's redacted. No need to grieve if you can't see diseases we redacted. Happiness and truth.
Or are we all good?
Through a lens redacted. Life's a breeze when you can leave uneasy deeds redacted.
No one else has eyebrows either, to be fair.
It's a joy. It's a joy. It's a joy.
Better? There you go. Everyone's eyebrowed now. Super. Okay then. We'll call it done. Back to fixed screen, I suppose. There we go. Put that away. Cool. Let's save that. Review what we've drawn today, and I guess we'll call it there for the stream. 6 o'clock, and I started at what? 2:30, 2:45? That's not an abhorrently long stream for me. That's pretty good. I've got a lot of work on my next video to get on with today, so I should probably get on with that now I'm done with these, and I won't do that on stream, because I don't want to spoil things for this one. So here we go. This is, well, go through in order. This was Alan's doodle. He wanted his dog Muffin. Adorable. And let's, just for the sake of posterity, let's look at the reference again. I mean, Come on.
Away from that disease. Private healthcare.
Come on.
It's the way it's
How
meant to
cute is
be.
that?
Where's the welfare? When you're getting it for free, but it's welfare. Just beware
So
of
that was
receipt.
the first doodle of the day.
For medical relief. Check in. We'll get you
And
diagnosed.
then Nix wanted this standoff between the beast from Over the Garden Wall and Thora from a game called Jotun, I believe. That was a fun one. Took me a while to get that one right. We got them in the end. Struggled with the big old hands. We got them there. And then Walter C. Dawners wanted the Doom guy in the Bendy universe. That's what he got. A nice, very cartoony Doom guy fighting off some some lost ones, some inky boys there. And then finally, Rex and Moppy wanted their two avatars and Angie as well, summoning me out of a summoning circle. So there you are. That's what you get. So that was fun, and I guess we'll call it there for the stream. Thank you very much for joining all of me. Thanks so much, all of you, for joining me. I mean, you did join all of me. I am all here. But you know what I mean. Thank you, all of you, for joining me. There we go. We got it out in the end. It's been a long few days. Okay. Sorry, Jolin, I have other stuff to be doing today. I've got a lot of work to do on my next video, so I shall be getting on with that. And I will see you folks later. I'll stream later in the month to do some more doodle requests, and maybe I might stream some work on my next video. If my next video goes to plan, I'm a bit worried about my next video because what with YouTube's new rules on child-friendly content and its ability to tank your channel, my next video's plan might need to be changed because it was going to be very, very child-friendly. So we'll see. We'll work it out. Still working out what to do about that exact scenario. Right, where's the goodbye music? Where is it? Let's close that tab, close that tab. Chachapella. Oh, musical overlap. There we go. Okay, that's been it for today's stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I had fun drawing these things. It was a nice break from drawing the things I've been drawing. Missed you too, Angie. Nice to be back. Right, I'm going to press this button. Which means you should say stream over, and then I'm going to do the thing where I read everyone's names. I say goodbye. So, for a start, goodbye Angie, goodbye Moppy, goodbye Brett, goodbye Jolin can't draw. That's a lie, you can draw, Jolin, you know it. Cool Breeze 8 and Tosser 1, farewell my friend. Oh, that's really loud. Oh, is it just me or is the music really loud? That's better. There we go. Goodbye, Cheryl Vouse. Goodbye, Lil Dudeman. Goodbye, Diamond Sword D23 McBride. Goodbye, Niconas. Goodbye, Master Pro Gamer 4041. Fare thee well, who I'm. Goodbye, Luke. Farewell. What a nice, simple and to the point name. Luke. Goodbye, Luke. Shanaz Toodlepip. SLK Makeup. Good night. Who else? Who haven't they said? Yuri Mastermind, of course. How can I forget you? Goodbye, Yuri Mastermind. And of course, Ethan Kelly and Rhyme Time Guy. Farewell and thank you for being here. Anybody else who I have missed? Valdek Boy, of course. Goodbye, Valdek Boy. And Austin Goolsby as well. Austin Goolsby, thanks for being here. Ooh, I think Ray O'Shea, goodbye. Goodbye, friend. Have a lovely evening, afternoon, day, morning, night, whatever time of day it is for you, wherever you are. And I guess that's the end of the stream. In another set of bums. There it was. That was the bums. Goodbye. Bye.